All right. We live out here. Shout out to the chat. Man. Reading the chat, man. Y'all some funny motherfuckers. Welcome. We are here. All right. We live out here. We here, man. AGS Live Episode 7. What's good, people? Yeah. Oh, I fixed it. If it was echo, it should be good now. This should be good. You know what I mean? This should be good. SP Ace Host, what up? Shout out to the chat. What up? I see y'all, man. Max B, Darren Aries, what up? I hear y'all. I see y'all. Hey, the echo going, right? Because I just had something else playing. Should be good, right? Lee Green, what up? Welcome.
So they call you by your government name?
Well, yeah. I mean, you know, it's all good from time to time.
Okay.
You know, it's all good. I told him we wasn't starting until we got $100 super chat, man. My bad. I thought I was a white dude for a minute. My fault, man. Goddamn, I thought I was Caucasian, man. I tried it. I thought I was Caucasian.
That little trolling video had me cracking up. What made you do that?
What video was that?
The one you just did about guys. Smash the like button, guys. And
the second
you guys. I was like, why, man? Like, why did he do this? So what prompted that?
You know, nothing really.
Okay.
You know, I just thought I'd fuck with the people. I don't really be in the mood to make no videos, but if I can, if something pops up in my head that I think would be entertaining, then I don't have no problem with doing it. But like, you know, when it comes to like news articles and all that shit, I don't really be in the mood for that. But if I can think of something that I think is going to be entertaining, then I don't have no problem with doing that. Or, you know, just something that's, you know, different, I guess. You know what I mean? Because everybody doing the same shit and all that. So, you know, if it's just something that's going to be, you know, far left, far right, or whatever the case may be, then I don't have no problem with doing shit like that. But any of these other little videos, I don't really be having the motivation to do those. But if it comes to me doing something silly or something like that, I do it quick. Yeah, y'all go check out that last video, man. I think what is it, Sega Genesis Classics on 3090 and 4K.
Hilarious. Man, I ain't gonna even lie. Me and my grandson was like, "What is this nigga doing, man? Why?" Man,
they
it was
they slept on that video too. Y'all sleeping on that video. Y'all need to go check that out. Sega Genesis Classics on the RTX 3090 and 4K, man. Go check that out, man.
Hey, you never did. Well, I didn't see it anyway. You never did let us know how you ended up getting that 3090.
Yeah, that's none of y'all business. That.
Oh, okay. So you ashamed of yourself.
I told y'all.
All right.
Nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because I flipped the first one I had. So, you know, everything worked out. And I got the second one for a cheaper price. You know what I'm saying?
You had two 3090s?
Yeah, I had two.
So you must have really sold out for the first one, then tried to gain some respect back with the second.
You know what? Fuck it. Y'all fuck with me. I'll tell y'all how much I paid for the first one, man. Since y'all, you know, we family, the people here.
We family, yeah.
Don't tell nobody about this. Exclusive, man. I ain't tell nobody about this. I told all y'all to mind y'all motherfucking business, man. But you know what? Fuck it, because I don't care. You know, and I rebounded because I did feel some type of way. But for the first one, I had paid $2,700 for the first one, and then I sold it for that.
Okay, so you broke even on that first one.
Yeah. So I got my money back. You know what I'm saying? And then the second one I paid, I think it was 21. So
that ain't what's that's about $500 or $600 over what they asking, maybe $700 over what they asking. Yeah, 7 over list price.
Yeah, it's
that ain't too bad, eh? That ain't. I mean, for the average person, that's horrible. For people like us, that ain't that bad, man.
Well,
to be honest.
I mean, that's. I had to do what I had to do. I'm done waiting. People still can't get it. They still can't get it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do what I had to do, man. But yeah.
So was it worth that $2,700 you paid?
Was it worth? Hell no, it wasn't worth $2,700.
All right.
Nah, it wasn't. Hell no, it wasn't worth. Nah, that was desperation, man. That was
all right.
That was I wanted 30-90 so bad that I'm willing to pay whatever I had to for it. But then I also be one of them people where I be wanting shit, but then once I get it, I don't even want it no more. So I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, I wanted it. I really wanted it, man. I really wanted it. So I was like, fuck it. I had gave in. I gave in and paid the $1,300. I mean $1,300, the $2,700. And
what model?
It was the Asus gaming.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Gaming
yeah,
Tough.
That's a good. Yeah,
it was the Asus Gaming Tough. I had paid the
Founders?
27. Nah, well, it's no. I got the Founders now, but the original one was the Asus.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
So I paid the $2,700, man, and I couldn't. I didn't like it. Like, yo, that was rough, man. That was rough. Like, it was like, yo, what are you doing paying this much money? Like, really sit the fuck down and look at yourself in the mirror and tell me that you are comfortable with spending $2,700 for a fucking graphics card, yo. $2,700.
Bro, wait, hey, how much space do your girl give you for these kind of decisions?
I mean, I'm grown, man.
But y'all supposed to be a team working together.
Nah. I mean, you know, she used to this type of
shit. She didn't roll her eyes, nothing. She just like, whatever.
I mean, of course, but $2,700, dog. 27. But no, I couldn't, you know, I wasn't. So after I got it, you know what I mean, and you know, I put it in and I'm fucking with it and shit like that. It was just like, all right. It was like I don't know, reality start to set in, right? Like, damn, you just dropped $2,700 on this shit. Also, you got the PlayStation 5 coming up. And it was just ridiculous. I couldn't live with it. So I sold it. I sold it immediately.
Oh, so you sold it before you had secured your second one?
Well, the second one was pretty much secured already, but
okay.
I already knew it was going to sell for what I asked for. Like, that's how hot it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I already knew that was no problem that I was going to get back what you know what I mean? I was like, I ain't going to try to charge more than what I paid for it. I'm just going to charge what I paid for it.
Yeah, you just want to break even.
I just wanted to get my shit back. So I got it back, and then I bought the Founders for 21. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see, was you so upset at what you did that you was willing to live without it till you could get another one, or did you already have that other one on lock first?
Well, it was pretty much on lock, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty much locked down. Now, I wasn't gonna be without it. I ain't gonna be without that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. But no, you know. So I was cool with the 21 though. I was cool with that because I was cool with that.
I ain't gonna lie, that ain't bad, man. You remind me of myself so much when I was younger. Like, man, yeah, I feel you on that. Some stuff you just, yeah, unless people got that fever, like when I first started shooting dice and I started gambling and like, shit, we used to gamble for food stamps. It didn't even matter as long as we were shooting dice because we was just addicted to it. And once you get addicted to technology, it's difficult because every day you just be like, man, somebody got this shit and I don't. And somebody having fun that I'm not having. And it's just, if the type of person you are, especially if you're really competitive, man, it'll just mess with you till eventually, like exactly like you said, you just have to be like, man, what am I doing? I told you that's why I got out of PC gaming. I didn't really get out of it. I just switched my focus because I was just way too competitive, and it's always something better. And as soon as you get it set up, it's always something better. And I was just chasing it all the time. And your story, man, it cracks me up because I know exactly how you felt. But I never reached the point where I paid too much and I couldn't live with myself because exactly what you said, I knew I could always flip it and get my money back or even make a profit if I just really wanted to.
Yeah. Plus, I had sold my 2080 Ti for $900, so you know, that all, I kind of justified some of that shit with that, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I'm happy with it though now, so I'm gonna fall the fuck back.
So you good? You ain't put no RAM, no motherboards, no processors. Everything is good. No SSDs.
Yeah, nah, I'm good on all that. I got, I had just got some RAM a couple months ago, so I don't need none of that. I don't need.
What you got? DDR3, 4?
No, 4.
4. All right, that's what's
64 up. Gigs of crystal. Oh, what is it? Some royal shit. This shit was like $500 for that RAM, dog. Which was a dumb purchase, but whatever, man. Whatever.
And what kind of drive you got?
I got all SSDs.
SATA?
I don't have no mechanical. I got NV. NV.
Okay. Yeah.
I got one SATA.
That's what's up. All right, player. What kind of lights you got? Because niggas love their lights.
Oh, yeah. Everything RGB, man. Everything RGB. I even seen they got RGB cables now. And I'm like, hold up.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Hold up. Yeah. Anyway, man, we here. Episode 7 live intro. You know what I mean? It's me, Hard 8, man. They got the co-host, you know what I mean? Triple OG.
What up? Yeah. Lakers Rams. Yeah, he said he finally watching live. You're going to have a good time, player. You made the right decision.
Yo, this week, man, yeah, shout out to Lakers Rams, man. Shout out to Miggy, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. It's pretty light this week. It ain't a lot going on in gaming in the world. Nothing, man. It was a pretty calm week besides, the killer screw. But other than that, man.
Hey, yeah, y'all niggas call in if y'all got something y'all want to talk about.
Yeah, y'all.
I know y'all scared 8 gonna roast y'all, but don't be scared of this nigga. Call in, speak your mind, man.
Oh man, get in here, man. Get in here. But nah, we got a little things to talk about. It ain't much going on this week in gaming, man. It's a pretty quiet week. Motherfuckers gonna make something to talk about. But other than that, it was a pretty quiet week. You know what I'm saying? I got some more movies to give away too. I'm putting them up on my Patreon. I got 300, 4K, Bloodshot, 4K. I think Beetlejuice, 4K.
That's what's up. Beetlejuice, nigga. What you know about Beetlejuice? That's before your time.
Yo, you was in your 40s when that came out, right?
Hater.
Oh, you was in your 40s when that came out.
I'm surprised you young niggas can appreciate comedy like that, because that joint was funny.
Oh, man. I'm about to start live streaming Among Us. I need to get these free, easy views out here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to start live streaming Among Us. Cause I gotta jump on this hype train, man. I got to jump on the hype train, man.
I thought you ain't like it.
Nah, I gotta get about 50 people. We gotta get in the room and just argue and shit.
Oh, with your own clique. Yeah,
I got to jump on the hype train, man. It's easy. It's easy. You know what I mean? I need that. Nah, I ain't streaming that bullshit. They don't, first of all, if the game doesn't have controller support, you know what I mean? So I'm good.
I thought you didn't do subliminal shots. Let me know the lay of the land. What's going on around here?
I ain't a subliminal shot. I'm fucking with the people. They keep asking me to live stream Among Us. I'm good. I can't do the you gotta use a mouse and keyboard or a mouse. I can't do it. I played one round, I think it was. I was the imposter. You know what I mean? I was trying to, be incognito, but niggas kept following and shit. But I couldn't get down with that mouse. I can't do it. If it had controller support, I may give it a shot, but I can't play no games with no mouse. I'm good. I can't do it. It's trash.
Can't you use mobile and it like all touch with mobile? I haven't played it myself either, but I heard you could do it on mobile.
Yeah, it's probably could. I mean, it's free on the mobile, on the phones. You know what I'm saying? But that game boring as hell, though. The only part that's like really entertaining, like when you're watching it, is when like people arguing and going back and forth on who's this and who's doing that. But that gameplay, man, that shit is terrible.
Yeah, I don't think it's really aimed at your crowd, people like us.
Well, what crowd is it aimed at? Help me out.
I mean, more for like the casuals. Like, exactly what you said. You don't need a lot of button mapping, none of that stuff, no reflexes, skills, none of it. It's just a chill with a bunch of people. It's like a social game. It's not really a skill reflex-based game.
Nah, is it real? Because, like, I don't think it's based. Is it based on skill? No.
No, I think it's just social interaction. Like poker, it's a for thinking, working your way through scenarios, and just like having fun, kicking it with people. I think it's 100% social.
Right.
Which ain't bad. I'm just saying, I don't think it's aimed at like gamers. Because that gameplay gonna be suspect.
It took 2 years before it caught on and shit. You know what I'm saying? It took a while. People are easily influenced, man. So it really all it takes is just for one person that's of some type of status, and people will just jump on it, man. They just easily influenced and shit. Like, it was this dude, he made this video, right, about Red Dead Redemption 2. I forget his name. He also made the same video about like Last of Us or something like that, about like the gameplay is outdated or whatever. It was a pretty big video. It got millions of views and shit. And, before he made this video, I ain't never hear nobody talking about Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay is outdated, this, that, and the third. I ain't never heard none of that. As soon as he make this video, all of a sudden you got people, well, the gameplay is outdated. The formula is, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, stop dick eating. Damn, you did not formulate this opinion within yourself. You heard somebody else say it, and you running with it. Like, stop it. Now all of a sudden, you see people talking about Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay is outdated. Like, shut the fuck up. Damn.
Bro, see it all the time. All the time.
All the time. Too many fucking followers around this motherfucker, man.
And I've never seen so many people. Like, I remember, you probably gonna make a joke about it, but I remember when Metacritic was first conceived and when it was first dropped. And Metacritic was fire because it was an opportunity for the people to speak their voice instead of listening to these reviewers. Metacritic was originally focused on the user, the gamer. You could play it, and other gamers, letting other gamers know how they felt about something. Now, Metacritic is exactly what the scenario that you just described. People go to Metacritic to decide how they think and feel about a game that they never played, never touched, and they're going to be all over Twitter preaching whatever their favorite reviewer said at Metacritic.
That's what it comes down to, man. Hey, shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, for the super chat, appreciate you. He said, look like the Eagles lost. Shaking my damn head. The Eagles are garbino this year, dog. They straight trash out there. Shout out to SP Ace Host. He said, Mr. Homie's here. Shows goes on. Still rocking. All right. Shout out to SP Ace Host. Who else we got? Shout out to Soul. He said, hit the like button. Hit the like button, people. And then we got one from my man Jeremy W. What up? What up? Hit the like button. Yeah, it's just funny, though. It's funny how everybody, now all of a sudden I see, Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay is outdated after that video went up. Nobody was saying that shit prior to that. Like, come on.
What did he say about The Last of Us?
I forgot. It's a long video. I didn't even watch it. It's like an hour. Something about, like, the gameplay is, I don't know, something like that. It's a dude, he makes videos, he, like, sits on a yoga ball with some fucking penny loafers on and shit, like, yeah, he sits on like a ball, like he sits on a yoga ball, I think, and he has some penny loafers on or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. I forget his name. Shout out to Theron Aries, man. He said, I tried to play Red Dead Redemption 2 and couldn't get into it. I might try it again sometime later. Yeah, it was,
what do you mean he couldn't get into it? A lot of people, well, the people that I've seen and people that I actually mess with, for the ones that complained about RDR2, it was because they insisted on trying to play it like a first-person shooter instead of an adventure game. If you accept that it's not a first-person shooter, that game is fire. I don't like what is to not get into. The story is fire, graphics is fire. Mechanics is top notch. Like, what's the problem?
Overwhelming for some people. It's a lot going on in that game, man. It's a lot going on, and everybody not in the westerns too. I can definitely.
Well, yeah, the theme could,
the theme could turn a lot of people off.
Yeah,
but it is what it is. I just want people to have their own opinion. Stop listening to other people and shit. Like, if you wasn't saying that before that video, don't say it now. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, best game of the generation, though. That's.
Ooh, whoa.
Best game. Best game. It's
a
lot of good games, though. There's some good games.
So you gonna put it above Witcher 3, God of War, Last of Us, all of them?
Yes, above
not
Witcher
even
3, above Witcher 3 is the shit too, but above Witcher 3, above, of course, above God of War, fucking garbage.
This nigga.
What else you? Oh, Last of Us 2, yeah,
Last
above
of
that.
Us
Trash 2, yeah, above that.
Nigga, stop it.
No, the gameplay was good. The story and all that shit.
Oh
garbage.
Yeah, the story was infuriating, but they wanted it to be polarizing like that.
Yeah, I'm good on that, but yeah, Red Dead is definitely life. Shout out to Jet Light 504 Hard8. What you think about Tory facing 23 years?
Is that what it was? Ooh,
Tory Lanez.
I heard he was being charged, but I didn't. How they know it's 23 years without even knowing what the charges are and all that?
Yeah, I mean that's the shit that was floating around and shit. But we gotta.
Oh, okay.
You know, you gotta go to court. We'll see. I don't think he's gonna get that. He keeps saying the truth gonna come out, so. Obviously, he knows something we don't. I mean, he was there. You know what I'm saying? He was there, but yeah, we're gonna see. Shout out to Matt Ultra. He said, "Never trust dudes who wear penny loafers."
Hey, speaking of that, this gonna be a little tangent real quick, but people be giving me heat on Twitter because it's certain YouTubers that they want me to just be like, "This dude is a fraud. That dude is a fraud." Like. He ain't got no tech knowledge. She ain't got no tech knowledge, man. You need to be shutting them down, all this stuff. Man, at the end of the day, like, when you from where I'm from, man, you respect people's hustles. And as long as they don't come, like, interfering with me in my space, I'm never going to shoot nobody's hustle down just for the sake of shooting it down. Like, why? You got to respect another man's hustle and just leave it at that.
No, you could definitely call out frauds.
Man, if they getting paid, H, you gotta respect the hustle, nigga. I thought that you would clearly see that.
You could get.
So if you out,
nigga could get.
Listen. You out chilling, and you see a nigga selling bootleg CDs, and you know the quality trash. You gonna be like, hey, don't buy his CDs.
I mean, I ain't got nothing to do with that, and that's subjective. But listen, if a nigga could suck a penis and get paid, that shit don't mean nothing because you're getting paid. If you fraud, you fraud.
Nigga, if you gotta hustle, you gotta hustle. That's all it is.
Nah. I mean, listen. Listen.
I don't know.
Somebody could be selling, you know, fake consoles or some shit. Do we just respect the hustle because it's a hustle?
Yes.
Or do you
as long as it ain't affecting you? Absolutely.
Oh, no. If
it ain't affecting you and yours, you let that man have his hustle. Why not?
Nah, that's bullshit.
Why not?
So if somebody is running around selling broke phones, and you know he's selling broke phones, you just don't say nothing. You got to respect the hustle.
I'm not gonna say a word
until he rips somebody off. You know, right?
Unless it's one of me or mine, yeah. Then that's when I draw the line. Other than that, I respect that man hustle. He trying to survive like everybody else.
Damn, you terrible.
It's not up to me to pass judgment on him.
You terrible.
Nigga. How can you? I don't understand. Like all the stuff you revealed about your past. If I know these things about you, me and you in high school together, and I know all the stuff about, like, why would I go say something? Why? That's your hustle. You jacking cars, nigga. That's what you clearly know. That's what you do.
If you clearly know somebody's selling broke phones, you're not gonna call it out and make people aware at all.
Not at all. Why would I?
I mean, listen. I mean, there's a line. Sometimes you got to draw the line.
Ain't
nobody saying that you got to be Superman.
Yeah.
But if you just bought a broke phone off him, and then you see him about to make another sale, you're not gonna warn that person like, yo, that shit ain't no good. He's selling broke phones. Stay away
if he done got me, all bets is off for sure. That's what I'm saying. If he affects me or mine, the rules is different. As long as that man running his hustle in his space, I'm not going to invade it. I'm not going to be point out this YouTuber's this mistake, that mistake, this was wrong technically, and technologically did.
That's why they do what they do nowadays, man. That's why people do what they do, because we got people like you that ain't gonna say shit and let's let it slide.
No. I didn't say I wasn't gonna say. I said I'm not gonna invade. Like if they bring me into it, I'm gonna tell the truth, but I'm not gonna just go out of my way to find a wrong statement that somebody made and start correcting them. And I know that this is how they make their money. Why would I do that? How does that help me?
Okay. Help you.
And I'm surprised you don't do the same thing. So you just expose anything you see if it's affecting you or not.
Listen, as far as gaming goes and shit like that, it's a lot of frauds around here, man, and they need to be exposed. Ain't no mind your business. Ain't no mind, and because it ain't no mind your business because it's all public. It's all right here. It's all for our observation. So
that's
it ain't
true.
No mind your business.
Yeah, when you put it in the public space, you're right. You invite conversation and opinions. Yeah, exactly. Right. But if you notice somebody getting paid. Like if you know this nigga doing reviews and he ain't never played no games, he say this nigga can speak Spanish, and this Spanish review site where he getting all his reviews from, and ain't nobody gonna figure that out, and he getting paid off of these reviews. You saying you think it's your obligation to be like, this nigga ain't played these games, he a fraud, don't support him.
Calling that out. And that's crazy that you wouldn't. If you know somebody they making money off of they making money off of uploading fake reviews, and you know that, and you just gonna let that slide, that's wild to me.
Man, it's not my space to interfere or pass judgment on this man's hustle at all.
Wow.
Until he get me or mine. Then it's
you part of the gaming community. You know what I'm saying? You part of the gaming community. So if you see that this dude is uploading fake reviews and he never played these games, like these reviews are fake, you just gonna turn the other cheek.
I'm not gonna do nothing, right? Yeah, you could say turning the other cheek. I am not involved unless if he invite me in, if he be like, hey, back me up on this. That's one thing. Or somebody I know or me or mine get impacted negatively by what he trying to do. Of course, all gloves is off then, but until then, no, that man trying to survive. He found the hustle. Why is it my responsibility to come and shut down how this man trying to feed his family? Not at all.
That's interesting.
Not at all.
Hey, shout out to Matt McGrath, man. He said Rockstar always makes masterpieces like Red Dead Redemption 2. Can't wait for GTA 6.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, speaking of that, you put it above GTA 5 or you count GTA 5
That's not this generation. That's not this generation.
So you count it as last gen. All right.
That's not this generation. Shout out to Tory Shelton. He said, bruh, my name Tory. That guy is Tory. Okay. We got you, player.
Let's clear it up, nigga.
Clear it up, man. We got another one from Matt McGrath. He said, The Last of Us 2 had amazing gameplay, but weak-ass story.
Facts.
Yeah, I think so, too.
100% facts. Yeah.
Then we got another super chat from the Bad Humbre. He said, we got these fake Xbox tech guys crying over a screwdriver, but magically have computer engineering degrees. Right. Got another one from Matt McGrath. Nah, Cole, gotta call out frauds, bro. Gotta call them out, bro.
Ooh, why? Jumbo, hey, call in and tell me why you have to knock another man's hustle when it is not affecting you at all.
It is affecting me. It's affecting me and the community that I'm a part of. You know what I mean? You want your community to stay legit. You know what I mean? So when you come to your community for information and things like that, you want to be able to trust in your community. If you letting motherfuckers run rampant, you know what I'm saying, then they're going to fuck up the community. And then what? You ain't going to have no community to join and enjoy.
You ain't got to endorse it, nigga. You can say where you get your reviews from, but you don't have to destroy him to do that.
Yeah, you do. Shout out to the Hash and Luca. Yeah, I mean, she said, Screwgate 2020 was the dumbest thing to happen since the Puddles and Spider-Man. Okay, listen. Screwgate was definitely dumb. But this Spider-Man shit, we gonna stop it, all right? We're gonna stop this shit. Because that fucking scene was downgraded. Point blank,
talk about it,
period.
Luca.
I'm tired of people acting like that shit wasn't downgraded.
You never took your L for that.
Huh?
You said you would take your L for that. But
take my L for what?
For the puddle gate that you started,
I don't take L's. I don't take L's, nigga. That motherfucking scene was downgraded. When you put them side by side, it looked much better and more dynamic when the puddles was there. When we stopped this shit, the puddle was downgraded. They removed the fucking shit. All right?
So look, I hear what you're saying. So you said that you would take your L. You had Digital Foundry and everybody else. So yes, it is true that one scene was reduced. True. Absolutely no argument.
That's all we talking about. We're not talking about nothing else. We're not talking about nothing else. We keep it on that scene, that gameplay.
If you want to restrict it now to just that, cool. But
no, we've been restricted. I've been told y'all it was only about that scene. I wasn't talking about the rest of the game. We talking about that scene.
That ain't the impression I got. The impression
go back and watch. Go back and watch.
You thought that Spider-Man had been just downgraded, and
I never said that
as a reference. And I thought he was like, man, okay.
I'm
gonna go back and check. I'm gonna go check.
Huh?
I'm gonna go back and check.
Yeah, you do that. I'm talking about. I said that scene. I don't delete shit. I'm talking about that scene. That scene was fucking downgraded, dog. It looked much better when the puddles was there.
I don't think nobody will argue if you're talking about just that one.
You know what's crazy? When you play when you play the final release, right? If you play that scene, when Spider-Man swings around and kick the dude and then he slides on the ground, you still see the water under his feet, even though there's no water there.
You said that, and I went and actually looked at that and seen it myself in game. That's true. I give you that.
Yeah, you still see the water under his feet, like it was supposed to be there, even though there's no water in sight or no puddles or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
They was actually saying in this remaster that they added some puddles, and that shit was hilarious because of that whole little puddle gate. So we'll see in this remaster if it's back to its original form, how they wanted it from the beginning.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah, a lot of people blamed you for starting that whole puddle game. Wow, I was cracking up. That shit was hilarious.
It was really Kofi, but I support it.
Oh, I thought you and Kofi got into it over there.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, let's move on. Yeah.
Shout out to Andrew Wilkins. He said, "Code, all Xbox YouTubers are frauds, bad people. Notice Diller ain't invite you back. What? You black?"
He's saying the dealer didn't invite my black self back on there after mentioning J-Dub.
Dealer and Code, okay.
Yeah, he's saying Dealer and Code are prejudice sales got J-Dub's Twitter taken down a little while ago. I don't know about Twitter taken down and all that, but they did invite me back. Matter of fact, Dealer gave me an open invite. I can join RDX whenever I want to. I don't need permission. Nothing. He gave me admin privileges or whatever it's called, where I can just come in anytime. But I don't, out of respect. We set it up beforehand. But yeah, that ain't really true.
They want to keep, affirmative action. They want to keep a black man around. So
they got me.
Got to keep that one black man around.
They got me for that.
Look, and this Negro got braids. Don't tell me I don't like black people. And this Negro got braids. And he got rims on his car. That's blacker than black.
Nah, man, they cool. I don't know why people be at this. Well, I do, because I think most people are envious at their success. But that's neither here nor there. I think that's why you get a lot of the hate you get, because people are envious of your success.
Nah, I ain't got no success. They envious of they can't keep it as real as me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah, they can't. They need YouTube. They need it. Shout out to Biz the Kid Gaming. He said, basically, Code not trying to be a Karen. Nah, that ain't even the same. No.
Facts, yeah, it is.
No, it's not. No, the fuck it ain't. Karen be fucking with people for no reason. We talking about people that's actually committing fraud. Nah, stop it.
But they not hurting me. They not harming me or mine. Okay, where do you draw the line? Where does somebody's hustle that they hustling, they getting paid, and you won't say nothing about it?
I don't know. I'm just talking about as far as YouTube go and fraud
or whatever. Yeah, I just want to see where your line is. So you rules and the internet and the real.
What you say?
You saying it's a different set of rules for the internet and the real. Like in the real, you will have one set of rules, but on the internet, you have a different set of rules.
No, I'm just saying in the real, you know, I'm usually not aware of what somebody else is doing. It's right in my face on the internet. On the internet, it's right in my face. So if somebody's
Let me ask you a different question.
It's usually in my face.
In your neighborhood, if you know where the trap house is in your neighborhood, are you gonna do something about it?
Nah, absolutely not.
Why not?
Because I ain't the police, nigga. The fuck?
Yeah.
That's the police. Nah, calling out a fraud ain't got nothing to do with police work, nigga. That's police work. I am not a cop. The fuck?
Yo.
What up? What up? Who this?
Yo, what up? We got Axe Samuels in here, man. What's good?
What up, Blair?
Everything, G. Same. No, I wanted to talk about the whole, I guess, what you call it, snitching? Is that kind of snitching or not really?
Nah.
Snitching is more illegal stuff. We just saying,
yeah, you just
making people aware of a hustle. Yeah.
No, we talking about making people aware of a fraud. That's what we talking about.
All hustling is fraud. That's the exact same thing.
It kind of is. Like I kind of agree with Cole. Like it kind of is. In that way, like. It's like kind of what he was saying about like your old hustle, Hard Day. It's like
nah. See, this is why the community is doomed now. This is why this community is fucking doomed, dog. This community is call in. See, I knew it. This is why. Nah. Fuck that. This is why I don't fit in around this motherfucker, because y'all allow fraud activity and it's all good. This is exactly why these niggas do what they do. Now I see what's going on. But go ahead, continue, Axe. Continue.
Hardy, I feel you.
Nah, you don't feel me. You don't feel me.
I get both sides.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I kind of get it. Like I get what you saying. It's like that is like why certain shit is fucked up. It's kind of like, and it's also kind of like having a double standard too, because it's like if it happens to me or mine, I'm gonna have a problem with it. But if it happens,
it is a double standard. Absolutely,
it definitely is. It definitely is.
I do not disagree with that.
But at the same time, you can't be the all watching eye. Like you can't. If he doing this to these people, I gotta let everybody know he doing this. Like you're not the cops.
And so like here's the thing, right? Axe. So let me clarify a little bit. If this nigga is frauding, hustling, whatever word you want to use, to me those are the exact same things. And he not feeding his family from it. He just out there on some fraud stuff. No, okay, I will speak on that because it's not no hustle. Right. But if this is how he makes his money and he is using this to survive, why would I why is it up to me to take money out this man's pocket? For what?
So as long as he's feeding his family, he can get over on people any way he feel like it.
It depends on how he getting over.
I mean, it depends on how severe it is, but for the most part,
If it's video games and he's making money like on YouTube off of video game, and he's feeding his family off of like YouTube videos, he's frauding, but like who is he really hurting by frauding with video games? He might be frauding like people's wallets.
If it's human trafficking or something, that's a different story because that's criminal activity.
It's all. I get it now. I get it. This is definitely, it's always good to hear from other people's perspective because I be trying to figure out how people be getting away with some of the shit that they do, and I get it now because niggas like y'all. So go ahead. I get it.
But he won't explain why he should interfere with this man's hustle. He's like, just because he's frauding. All hustling is frauding.
I feel like
I just don't get this. Hold on. Y'all are sitting here telling me, right, in the gaming community, somebody is uploading videos of reviews of games they never played. They straight frauding. But if they're feeding their family, you should not say a fucking thing and just keep it moving.
Feeding their family? Okay,
shit. Would we even know what he's doing?
I'm gonna speak to me and mine, like me and my friend. But watch this. Look at this clown. Like maybe I don't. Like why niggas watching his shit? But I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go out and like be fucking YouTube patrol and be like nobody watches videos. It's a fraud.
All right. So listen. Let me ask you this. Both. So if y'all both make YouTube videos. And y'all find out somebody has been frauding, they done made hundreds of reviews on a game they never played. Y'all are not going to say anything as far as the gaming community goes.
I'm going to start doing what they doing.
What you...
Wow. 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 See, I told y'all my days is numbered around here. You see what type of viewers we got? This is the mentality of the viewers right here on display.
Or listen. Or you can keep your integrity, but you can do that. Or you can, if you want to follow the money, follow the money. You got
a real nigga days is numbered out.
No, you can be a real nigga, but you got to know.
Yeah, I think the real nigga gonna respect the hustle.
No, I'm not gonna respect niggas frauding the people. No,
what hustling? All hustling is frauding.
No, it ain't. What you mean? What hustling?
Man, any hustle selling fake Gucci bags,
kind of.
I mean, all of it.
If people are aware, if the people are aware that the Gucci bag is fake and they still want it, then that ain't no fraud. But if we got people that's under the impression, if we got people that's under the people
be buying that shit for real. I used to think that shit was real till I learned
that. You should know better that a bag that costs $3,000 in the store and somebody's selling it for $100 ain't real, nigga.
Now that I'm grown, sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, ask your question.
Have you ever sold laundry detergent?
Have I ever what?
Good one. Now, I haven't done laundry detergent, but I've done lookalike substance.
Hold on, have I ever sold laundry detergent?
He asking, have you ever distributed a lookalike substance?
No, I never sold laundry detergent.
Oh, okay.
The fuck?
Everybody can't pay that entry fee, so they do what they can.
I mean, listen, I mean that was just a weird question, but laundry detergent, where the fuck that come from? But
you ain't never heard that hustle?
Nah, I mean, nah.
All right,
somebody selling laundry detergent? Like I seen smokers selling laundry detergent that they stole from Walmart, but I ain't never seen nobody like come up with some.
You bag it up to make it look like something else, and people think they're getting one thing and shoot you hustling because you trying to come up. You can't do it for long, but you can get you a corner and get for about 20, 30 minutes. You can be straight.
Y'all niggas, I see why the community the way it is, man. Y'all right here, man. Y'all dudes. It's a lot of y'all. It's a lot of people out here with the same mentality that y'all got. And that's why these niggas is around here frauding and they don't care. It's crazy to me.
Hustle is the hustle.
No, I do believe in integrity, but I also believe sometimes you gotta mind your business if nobody getting hurt.
Facts. And to be very clear, like I wouldn't stop you from. I wouldn't say you wrong if you exposed them. I don't care.
Yeah, I wouldn't be out here fraud.
None of it got nothing to do with me.
You couldn't say none of it. I wouldn't be out here fraud.
So then you would feel better about yourself that you done tore down his hustle.
I would feel better about bringing making people aware of a fraud in the gaming community. Yes, a fraud. Yes.
Kind of still also get hard eights. Because it's kind of like if you give an inch, they might take a mile, so you might give them a little leeway. Then they're gonna start doing even more fraud.
This is insane around here, man. I knew it. I thought it was me. It ain't me. It's you niggas. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Nah, I can't support this type of behavior. X, you done? You done?
All right, X.
Are you finished?
Yeah. I spoke my piece.
Appreciate the call, fam. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, have a good one.
Thanks for calling in. Peace. It's some bullshit. That's what this is. This is some bullshit.
You know, inside, you know you're wrong, Dave.
No, I'm not. If I'm part of a community and we got frauds infiltrating, we should keep them out. But obviously, no, we shouldn't. We should just let them run rampant around this motherfucker.
I mean, that's a good point. So let's just say, like I wasn't around with y'all back when y'all had like y'all little Skype days or whatever.
Yeah.
So like that's your little close knit group. I would say something to my group. That's what I mean when I say me and mine, right? But I would take my Twitter account, I don't even know how many followers I got, but say I got like 4,000 or 5,000 followers. I'm not gonna broadcast to all 5,000 followers that
you found out somebody was frauding in the gaming community.
Yeah, why? No, but me and mine, I'll let me and mine know what's up.
All right, hold on. Let me get to this super chat. Shout out to Jeremy W. He said Optimus legitimately compromised after the Spider-Man actor thing, and now letting fraud stuff slide, turning into Candace. Oh, then we got another one from the Ashton. We got another one now. My days is numbered. right? Remember I told y'all. I told y'all this before, and this is why. If you starting a YouTube channel, you know what I mean. Keeping it real ain't gonna get you far. Remember I said that I said that. I've been telling y'all that. Keeping it real ain't gonna get you far in this YouTube space because of viewers like Optimus and Axe Samuels. You know what I'm saying? Viewers like that is the reason why keeping it real ain't gonna get you far. You know
why would keeping it real not gonna?
It don't get you. That ain't what y'all want. Y'all like this fraud shit.
Nigga, now you done extrapolated way too far.
Just
because I won't expose a fraud.
I ain't extrapolate nothing. Excuse me. Can I finish the super chat?
Yeah, finish the super chat.
Thank you. Shout out to the Ash and Luca. She said, I got you. I just meant how long it was talked about and the fact articles were written.
Oh, yeah, you started all of that, hey. All of that from you.
Shout out to Almighty Moreland. He said, have you finished The Boys Season 2? No, I haven't finished it yet. I didn't even know it was a season finale this week. That shit went fast.
Yeah, once they was doing that week-to-week stuff, I stopped until they was all done. I didn't know they was all done yet either. I don't like that week.
Apparently they are. I'm waiting till I'm waiting to I'm also waiting for Power. When that's done, I'm gonna watch that. Yeah. Shout out to Super Chat Matt McGrath. He said, unfortunately, viewers are becoming rare who respect real dudes like Hard 8 that ain't frauding. The community can't handle real ones. I'm seeing.
That's not stop.
No, that's true. No, that's real. No. That's real. No, that's real.
That's a false dichotomy. Just because I don't attack this man for being a fraud does not mean I want to listen to frauds.
No, you listening. You watching too. You listening and watching. No. Yeah, you are.
Nigga, you are. I'm listening to Life Behind Bars. I'm listening to Hard 8times. I understand this nigga over here in his lane doing this shit, but that don't mean I fuck with him. It's just I know he over there and I ain't doing nothing about it. That don't mean that's what I want to listen to.
No, shout out to Key Super Chat. He said Hard 8 definitely used to finesse dial soap when the work was low, talking about hustling ain't fraud. Nah, I ain't never sell no dial. I ain't never sell soap a day in my life. Listen, why would I want to fuck my clientele up by selling some bullshit?
Oh, you don't. You don't.
If the work low, I'm just gonna go rob somebody. I ain't gonna fucking sell no bullshit.
I mean, but that's a hustle too. That's better. I don't understand.
What you mean you don't understand?
How was that any better? You gonna go rob somebody? It's like, okay, well, I'm righteous because I robbed the nigga instead.
I didn't say I was righteous. I didn't say that was.
But how was it different? You saying it more like
that's totally different than what we talking about. That's totally different than what we talking about.
And the real is definitely different from the internet. That's why I was asking.
We talking about the community and frauds. They ain't got nothing to do with fucking robbing and killing and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean that's true. But a hustle is a hustle, no matter where you at. A virtual hustle versus a real hustle.
Yeah, but they still. I mean, it's still different though. They still not all the same.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Hey,
I give you that.
Shout out to V Keeps It Low Key. He said, y'all really saying being a phony to an extent is okay. Y'all don't care about the community then. How does the community get any better that way? Elaborate.
It's not okay. It's just not up to you to go putting your mouth on somebody else's business.
So who's supposed to get, how are, as he's saying, right? How do the community get better if we are allowing frauds to run rampant?
What you mean run rampant? Like the community is not getting worse if this man is uploading reviews for games he hasn't played.
It is getting worse. It is getting worse if you got people that are not aware and they are running with what that person is saying. They believe what that person is saying and they spread what that person is saying. That is making it. Well,
somebody wrote that review. Somebody feels that way about that game, just not him. He just plagiarized somebody else's work, but that review.
No, we're not. No, that's his review. We had Crap Gamer. He wasn't even plagiarizing. This nigga just was not playing the game. Well, just coming up with his own shit.
Different. Yeah, that was different. But you notice I ain't never say nothing about that. You ain't see no tweets from me about none of that. Like, man, that's odd.
Was you around when that happened? I don't think you. I don't remember you being around.
Yeah, I was around when that just happened.
Well, no, it was a couple. It was like 2015, 16, something like that.
He just did it for Last of Us 2.
Crap Gamer?
Oh, not Crap. I'm talking about the other dude just did it for Last of Us 2. He watched the YouTube
watching it and then doing
then did a review. Yeah.
They I mean, shit. You know, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. So fuck it. Why not? Right? Look what Axe say. I'm gonna do the same shit.
Man, the hustle is if you getting paid, man, why not?
Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, been following the crumb side long enough. I remember when frauds were called out on the spot. Yeah, it used to be like when I first came here, you got called out. You did some shit, you got called out quick. You know what I'm saying? You got
But that's within the community. That's right. That's what I'm like. Look at it like the way you putting it is you are you and the community is your family. And you do protect you and yours. I said that already. But that's gonna be about 200 or 300 niggas. YouTube gaming is tens of millions. Right. You definitely have a responsibility to your group, but you don't have the responsibility to the other 10 million YouTubers to be like, hey, this person is a fraud, y'all stop. I mean, you do what you want. You're not wrong if you do it, but somebody also is not wrong if they don't do it.
We got people that want to get in on this. What up, Dre Clan?
Yo, what's good, 8?
Yo, what's good, man? What you got, man? Let me hear this. You a viewer? What you got? Let me hear this, man.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. For a long time, I mean, y'all got the voices. I'm gonna be real with you. Shout out to Bond for doing that over the years. Shout out to you for doing that over the years. But for the average person, and it's like, what is me calling out ex YouTuber? You feel me? Yeah. What is that gonna do? I feel like it's y'all who got the voice. Unless you talking about your peers alongside of you.
Well, we are talking about if you got a YouTube channel, or I mean, maybe you could tweet it out. I mean, you can make, just because you don't have a YouTube channel or like a big voice, you can tweet somebody. I mean, a lot of times that we find out that somebody is frauding, it comes from something like a viewer. You know what I mean? Yeah. That may tweet us and let us know, or like, hey, check this out, or look at it. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter as long as you know the information is factual. That's all.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm riding with Optimus on this. Pause.
Oh man, this is we done. Real niggas is done. I'm done around here. This is gonna be it. I'm quitting YouTube after this. I'm quitting, nigga. I'm done with YouTube after that. I'm finished. This shit crazy, man. This shit is crazy. Oh man. Oh.
So now Dre said he gonna keep it real with you. Keeping it real. What you want to be a fraud?
That's fine. We done. I'm done. It's a wrap, man. Wrap this shit up, man. Hurry up so I get the fuck out of here. I'm done, man. All right. This shit crazy. Oh man, real niggas taking L's, man. Listen, you know what? There's times where I felt like, why say anything, right? But that comes from because of y'all. That comes from y'all. It's like, why say something when you know people like y'all are just gonna be like, oh, we don't care. So what? We don't care. It's all good. I still love this video.
You don't care. I mean, that's going too far. It's
obviously, because you know what I mean? Yo, Crap Gamer is still around. How?
Well, yeah, I wasn't around. I watched your video where you had a lot of bad stuff to say about him, but from what I interacted with him, shoot, he seemed all right to me. I never really experienced none of that.
That's stuff. A good fraud. He got your food. That's a good fraud.
Yeah, I had not experienced the stuff that you said.
Wow.
And I couldn't go back and find no old videos.
Oh, yeah, because he deleted everything. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Of course, once he started getting exposed, motherfuckers want to start getting rid of the evidence. You know what I mean?
People grow and mature. Like
no.
I mean, I can't speak on that one because I don't know. I just got what you said. I heard what you said, but I've never experienced none of that.
Yeah, nah. It's over, man. It's over. It's a wrap, man. This shit crazy, man. This shit is over, man. It's over. Yo, people want to get in on this shit. They want to get on the fraud. And from right now, everybody's on your side, man. And I see why. And I see why niggas are surviving in this gaming community. You know what I mean? Shout out to Vaughn the Dawn. What's up, player?
Hey, what's cracking, bro?
What up?
What's cracking, Optimus? I've been watching the boy Hard8 for a long ass time years ago, man. When exposing frauds, dog. Come on, man. We gotta keep that fraud nut ass shit out of the community. Period. Yes. My nigga, if y'all come on, bro. If somebody watching Crap Gamer back in the day when he coming faking reviews of games he haven't played, that's affecting those motherfuckers who want to play the game. Period. Right?
I mean, it depends on what he say. I don't know.
What you mean? What he say? Got a whole. He had complete reviews of games
that's
he
a
never
fake
played.
ass review, dog. That's that shit.
Like, did he plagiarize somebody else's review, or did he just make stuff up?
Dog,
game that he didn't play.
He had reviews for shit he never played, dog.
Come on, bro.
But he could have seen somebody else say that and just took their word.
Man, who knows what he did?
I mean, even then, but don't you find that in some nut ass shit, bro? If I was to create a video,
that don't mean I agree with it. I'm not saying I think it's right. I'm just saying if that's but it's not. They're getting paid. It's not up to me.
And you're not going to bring it to nobody's attention. Yeah.
In our community, you feel
no,
me?
in my clique, I will. I said.
And your clique might be 2 motherfuckers. We don't give a fuck about your clique. What you talking about clique?
Fucking clique, man. I'm lying, bro. That's it. I'm telling you. Hey, Optimus, you on that nut shit, bro.
Oh, this shit crazy, man. Hey, man. I don't even know why y'all niggas fuck with me. Like, what's going on?
You feel me, bro? Hey. The Neverland PC shit. You know how many videos I put out with that shit? Come on, bro. Hey, that nigga Zaire funny as hell, but come on, dog. That nigga was on some nut shit. I mean,
look,
shit had to be addressed.
That don't mean you agree with it. It don't mean that you would do it. It
but
just
you letting that shit happen. That's the thing.
Yeah, you letting it ride. Right.
You accepting hold on, you accepting the coonery in the gaming community, period. So is that shit all right?
Yeah, I'm just letting it ride until it affects me.
That's that man's
hustle. Bro. Okay, let me ask you something, Drake Clan.
That ain't Drake. That's
Von
the Don.
That's Von. Okay, yeah, Von the Don.
Yeah, I barely comment. Yeah, Von the Don, bro.
Von the Don. What does it mean to you to respect somebody else's hustle?
What? Bro, hold on. First of all, this is some internet shit. So it's different from on the outside world. It don't even
exist on the internet. You don't respect no hustles on the internet.
Hell no, bro. Like, nigga, frauds gotta be exposed. Period. Especially on some YouTube shit. Let's be real, dog. Nigga, I play games. Y'all play games, right? Why the fuck would somebody want to listen to somebody with some fake ass reviews or just putting fake shit? Period.
I mean, obviously it was working well. Shit, I don't know. Obviously, it was. I was using hypotheticals, but y'all got real examples, and obviously, it was great. I don't know.
It is great because the niggas like you. That's why it's great.
Exactly, man. Bro, you don't find that as a poison. You know, niggas back in the day used to camp hard for Xbox. You know, coming up with fake shit about Xbox this. xCloud, all that fraud ass shit. You know what I mean?
No, okay, so hold on. If I see some stuff like that, and again, if you check my Twitter timeline, you will see I will try to clear up misinformation all the time. But if I see somebody over here, this is their hustle, I'm not going to just take it upon myself to go over there and try to tear down all that they done built up. Why?
I just don't
see built up on fake shit?
Built up on
fraud.
How
they built it up? Shit, that's how they feeding their family.
No, man. Listen, we gonna hold on. We're gonna stop using
YouTubers, dog.
Hold on. First of all, we're gonna stop trying to use the family shit to justify this shit. That's how they feeding their family. These niggas ain't feeding shit. All right?
Nigga, they feeding their 2 dogs, man.
Them niggas buying whatever money they making, they buying video games and gaming chairs and all that shit.
Hey,
and some of these niggas is buying friendships because your friendship is for sale on this motherfucker. Just know that. Some niggas around here done paid some good money for their friendships.
Well, I don't got no comment on that.
But anyway, we're gonna stop using this family shit as like an excuse.
Their family.
No,
whatever
nigga.
It is. They feed
nigga.
Their own.
No, first of all, a lot of these niggas ain't even making enough money to feed anything. You know what I'm saying? They selling out for pennies. They frauding for pennies. Yeah.
Shoot,
I see y'all got some strong opinions,
bro. Hell yeah. That's some nut ass shit, bro. It's not cool, period.
Just to recap, you saying that on the internet you don't respect nobody's hustle.
if it's affecting me, bro. I'm in the gaming community. I'm watching videos and shit.
But what if it ain't affecting you? What if it ain't? But
what
you know
mean?
About it.
Bro, the shit pop up on the feed on YouTube. What you mean? Of course, I'm gonna click that shit and listen to what they got to say.
You dodging the question, Negro.
No, it's affecting the community, dog.
It is. It's poison, my nigga.
I see y'all dodging the question.
Hey, I got a lot of. Hey, hold on. I got a few more people want to get in here, so I can't.
All right, bro.
Hey,
all right, Bob. Appreciate you, boy. Appreciate you.
Later.
All right, peace. Hey, I got some guys want to get in here on this one, man. We got to get them in. We got a lot, man. This fraud shit, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy out here.
I thought we didn't have nothing to talk about.
Hey, hold on. Let me give you super chats. Shout out to Jaruda, I think. He said, if you don't check fraud behavior, you are complicit in the degradation and eventual destruction of the community. Excuse me.
That's a reach, but all right. I understand the point he's trying to make, but degradation. I understand the point he's trying to make, but at the same time, it's not like a lot of harm can be done. Like y'all said, it's just gaming. Hey,
shout outs to Sleepy, man. Welcome, man.
What up, Sleepy? Ain't scared of you, Sleepy.
I ain't scared of a motherfucker, but go ahead. Oh, he fell out.
It looked like he gone.
Yeah, he fell out.
I know you kicked him. You didn't want that smoke.
Nah, I ain't kicked nobody. Let me clean this up before we get somebody else in. Shout out to V Keeps It Low Key. Code got no community codes. Morals going extinct.
That's false. Again, I wouldn't do it. And that don't mean that I advocate anybody else doing it. It's just not my place to go tear it down.
All right. Shout out to Ani Thox. He said the martial arts community don't tolerate frauds. They don't. They definitely don't. You cannot be over there talking about you're a black belt if you really a goddamn green belt or whatever, brown belt, yellow belt. You cannot be over there fronting. They will get you the fuck out of here. Shout out to the martial arts community.
So where I live at, there was this guy here. Their name was Brown Ridge. They had this martial arts institute, and in this little area, they was like known to be the best around. Everybody just respected them. This dude came down from Chicago, and I mean, he shut the whole thing down, exposed everything. So, like, you right on that. And he came down specifically because he heard that they was down here and had us all captivated like they was the real deal. And he came and he fought their #1 guy, beat the shit out of this dude. And, well, he lost because they did this little point system, like it's these rules and they call point. But as far as landing blows and fighting and hurting people, it was obvious, man. The dude had a black eye. They disqualified him because they said, you know, he was cheating and all of this. But he showed us that, like, no, these niggas can't fight. This is martial arts. So I co-sign that. That's definitely true. Yeah, I'll never forget that. I was in the 10th grade when that happened.
Shout out to Ani Thox. He said, feeding their family with 5K views per video. Shout out to Andrew Wilkins, man. Crap got called Black Man Spades. Got mad at Titanfall Princess for dating black men. He also lied and said his home got destroyed in a hurricane to try to get donations. Stereotypical white narcissist.
Yeah, so I don't know nothing about none of that. I mean, if that's true, that's definitely apprehensible behavior. I've never witnessed it. That was before my time. But yeah, if that's all true, that's bad. But anyway, anybody can like turn a new leaf and like try to do better with their life.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, let me get some people in here. I got soul to soul. I got you, Jeremy. I'm gonna get to you. Player. I'm gonna get to you. You know what? We could get Jeremy. We can get more than one person in this motherfucker at once. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. What is it? Jeremy W. I don't see your name popping up. Yeah, people want to get in on this joint though. Hold up.
What's up, Jamal Lee? What's up?
Soul to soul. You there? Nah,
look like he's trying to come in, but it's
he not there. I'm trying to get Jeremy in here, but I don't see his name ain't popping up. His name gotta be able to pop up for me to see it. You know what? Yeah, he gotta hang up. I think that's the problem. All right, who else we got in here? We got the only one bat.
Hey, shout out to all the supporters, man. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, no doubt. Shout out to the supporters. Hey, let me get this super chat. Shout out to Theron Aries. He said, dude's barely making money off YouTube. That's true. That's true. Then we got Matt McGrath. He said, GLM an example, paying people to be his friend. Tricking out here. Shout out to Rodrigo. He said, no fraud allowed. Rodrigo 4391. Thank you for the super chat. No fraud allowed. Hey, hit that like button, man. If you don't support fraud, man, definitely hit that like button.
I think it's
only one back.
Like
Why is he trying to call me? I'm calling. Y'all can't call me. I gotta call y'all to add y'all to this call.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta call you to add you to this call. Or let me see. Can I do it? Yeah, I gotta call you to add you to this call, man. So let me get my man Biz Topper in here, man. Y'all better answer when I call, man, because y'all don't be answering, dog.
CeeLo, I see the little slick comment you made. I'm gonna let it ride though.
Hey, let's get my man Biz Topper in here, man. We talking about, letting these frauds get away with being frauds, man. It's crazy out here. Optimus
what up,
is guilty.
you there?
Optimus is definitely guilty. All right, these niggas, if I hit you up, man, answer, man. Y'all be hitting me up, and then when I hit y'all up, y'all don't answer. So what the fuck?
Yeah, I seen a couple of them that look like they tried to join, but then they dropping out.
Yeah, man, they tripping.
Yeah, Garuda asking what's the Discord link. It's right there in
right there on the screen, man. It's right there on the screen. All right, who we got in here?
Assuming you can see your screen, it's right there.
We got Soul.
Yo, can you hear me?
Oh, we hear you. Yeah, we got
What up, player?
What's up, man? You guys good?
Yeah, we good. What up?
All right, man. Yeah, I just wanted to talk on this fraud stuff, man. All right, so basically, I don't want to bring up things that have been buried, but remember old AGS, innit?
Yeah.
Remember the episode where you guys roasted Black Bond?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how I felt afterwards? I felt sick. You know why I felt sick? I felt like my soul was just burning, it's itching. Because nobody said nothing. Everyone just moved on. Like, what? Everything this brother is, his whole existence is a fraud. And no one said nothing. Man just moved on, brushed it off, blood. I couldn't believe it, bro. You know what I'm trying to say?
So you want some consequences.
As far as who didn't say nothing?
No, he's saying that after y'all exposed Bond, everything stayed the same. Like,
okay. I got you. Okay.
I thought I dreamt that episode. I was like, what? Did that not just happen? How's man? Man just carried on. I tuned into World Weapon Wheel podcast. Like, I need to see what these guys are gonna say. Are they gonna keep him on the panel? This guy's lying about everything, talking about man's an NPC. You man are all shadows. You're up until 3 a.m. These times he's living the biggest fraud life, bro. I'm thinking, what? And no one said anything. You know what that did? You know what that did for me in terms of the whole crumb side? The way I see it, it ruined the integrity of everyone on the crumb side. Because anytime you hear someone's frauding, you know what I'm trying to say? Your integrity should comes into question. I work in accounting, yeah. If my colleague, or someone I'm connected to, if I hear that there's a possibility that they're doing money laundering, if I fail to alert the authorities, i.e. to whistleblow or something, my integrity is in jeopardy now, and I'm complicit in what they're doing, right? You know what I'm trying to say? The moment you're a bystander, you now participate in the fraud, what's going on. So everyone, for example, who kept silent about Black Bond is now a fraud. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, the fact everyone...
We get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Listen, my point is this. My point is this. Yeah. Optimus Code, you're a fraud.
Hey, look here. Let me tell you something. So first, your accent is fire. I like that little British slang.
You like the way he sounds? You like the way that man sounds?
Stop it.
You like the way that man sounds?
You so thirsty.
Hold on.
Peter Parker
this nigga got me off. Hold on. You trying to get at me at Peter Parker? Now you like the way this man sounds?
Nigga, that's not what I said.
This shit ain't adding up. Hold up, man. Hold up. You got on me for Peter Parker. Now you like the way this man sound. That's crazy,
Look
man.
here, player. I would be a fraud if I was to lie and say, yeah, that bothers me when I know it don't.
All right.
Keeping
Okay.
it real
No,
is
no,
like, look, man, that's that man's hustle. It's not up to me again. As long as he ain't affecting me and mine, that man do what he do. Why? How is it up to me to tear down his hustle? Why?
Because it's wrong, man. Would you do it? Would you do it? Yes or no? Would you?
No, just because I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
No, of course not.
From off the rip, then the innate position should be, you know what? Man's doing something I wouldn't do. You know why? Why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you do it?
Because I don't be on no fuck shit like
No,
that.
because it's wrong, innit? Because it's wrong.
Sure, yeah. It's a fraud, but it's not up to me to go police it.
No, but this isn't policing. You're acting like it's policing, man. This is just calling it out. This is just calling it out. There's a big difference. There's a world of difference.
It definitely is.
You're not gonna go there give man an uppercut.
It definitely is. Who you got? Who you got?
Hey, what's the Hardy? What's the
What up?
Hey, what you had some helium? Did you have some helium before you joined the motherfucking call? Hey, blow your nose, nigga. God damn. Hey, what's up? It's Sleepy. What
up, Sleep? What up?
What's going on? What's up?
You know, every time I listen to the show, it's always Hard A is concerned about. First time he was concerned about, the anatomies and the facial structure of a virtual character, but now apparently he's concerned with what other individuals or other grown men on YouTube are doing. Let's call a cat a dog, a dog.
Hold on. Let's call
Joker.
Hold on.
If you're concerned about a supposedly fraudulent review, it's only because the review is.
Yo, this nigga loves switching shit up. First of all, your man was just talking about that man voice. Talk about that. All right? Your man was just talking about that man voice.
I said his slang, nigga.
Yo, he said his voice and slang was fire. He liked the way that man talked. Now, all right, listen.
Hey, I ain't hear that.
Yeah, I bet you didn't, nigga. I bet you didn't, nigga. But listen,
this shit,
we talking about frauds, nigga. We talking about people fraud. It ain't got nothing. You trying to change it, and that's what you do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Optimus can attest to this, but we are hardworking, high-value individuals. We don't have the time to be worried about if a certain person is frauding or not. I mean,
talk about it, Sleepy.
If you're concerned about those matters, I mean, you need to reevaluate things in your own personal life. To be honest, I mean,
I knew this nigga was scared of you for a reason, Sleepy. He only
and furthermore, that's
first of all, this nigga's so busy, but he talking to me right now. Fuck is you talking to me for? You so busy, nigga.
Hey, brother, I'm on the clock, brother. I'm on the clock.
Okay, so if you got enough time to do this, then you got enough time to call out a fraud, nigga. Talking about something busy and all that.
I mean, when I tell you a lie is more entertaining than the truth.
Oh,
when we get down into it, you threatening another person's livelihood.
No, nigga.
You threaten another person life for what? For what that do for you?
Man, I can retire in peace. That nigga
what
Sleepy
you
gonna
mean
hold
what it do for me? It keeps the community right.
Man, the community been fucked up since day one, and you know it,
I know,
Hardy.
because of niggas like you. That's why the community fucked up. Because of niggas like you. That's exactly why the community fucked up. And you need niggas like me to try to keep this shit together. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Oh my god!
Out here sounding like the Riddler. Hey, yo, get out of here. We got other people to talk to. Sounding like the Riddler around this mouth. Like, you know what I mean? Riddle me this. Riddle me that.
I mean, let's take the biggest knife out the jar and cut the bullshit. I mean, what they got to do with you?
Can't take it.
Joker.
Yo, this shit is hilarious, man. Y'all niggas, man. Oh, man. We're going to holler at you. Thank you for calling in.
Hey. You already know the deal. Shout out to the Drake Court.
I can't take it, man. Oh my god.
Yo, the fuck, man. This shit crazy. Oh, there you go. Yo.
Yeah, I'll tap out, man. I don't want no more.
Y'all niggas, man. This shit wow. Hey, shout out to Biz Topper. He said, do you think the PlayStation 5 and Series X adding disc bottlenecks the speed of the console since you have to wait until the disc start reading like a hard disk?
I do not.
Hey, what up, Jeremy? What up?
Hey, thanks for getting me in here.
I don't think so either.
I just wanted to elaborate on this last one before we move on.
Yeah, go ahead.
With the frauds. Okay, so like people like parrot, like you said, they'll they'll listen to like a big YouTuber, and whatever they say, they kind of copy it and run with it. So if they're parroting and going with whatever someone else says, at least make sure that they're going with something that's true, instead of just all this fraud stuff and fake reviews. And if you let people get away with this, then they'll get away with like fraud giveaways and actually like be defrauding people. Right. And it's eventually going to affect people. People are working hard to provide legitimate reviews.
That's true. You're right. I give you 100%. Like somebody said that I forgot who we was talking about. Somebody said said a lie that they was in a hurricane so they could get donations or whatever. See, that's starting to get kind of sketchy there now. But just like a fake review or saying you like the game that you didn't play, man, I'll stop this.
Yeah, but see, it gets worse. There's levels to it, and then so what's the cutoff? What's like?
That's what I was asking. Point? 8, right? If there are levels to it, where is the level where you say, okay, let that slide? I'm respecting.
Yeah. But see, so if you say there's a cutoff,
you asking me in reverse. Where is the level where you say, okay, leave that alone? It ain't got nothing to do.
The whole thing, because that's the problem. If you make it so that there's a cutoff, then people are going to say, okay, well then a little bit, under that is okay, and it's just you're going to allow people to just get away with it because there's always going to be an excuse. If you give people an inch, they'll take a mile.
So and always expose every fraud if they getting paid from it or not. Just if you see it, it's your responsibility to tear it down.
I think if you know about it, if you go into the video, do whatever you can. If you're in the comments, call them out in the comments or on Twitter, or if you have like a large following on YouTube, then go ahead and make a video. Like if there's something going on in the community, then it needs to be called on it, because everyone hates how IGN and the big outlets fraud. And there's corporate bias, and a lot of them get flack for that and get called out on that. And it's bad on the smaller levels too. And the smaller guys, they fuel the bigger ones. The bigger ones know they can get away with it because these smaller ones, the whole community, they kind of accept and allow these frauds. And like a lot of people's livelihoods are based on frauding and like robbing people. And even though that's worse than making fake reviews, like that's just the thing about them feeding their families and everything, that doesn't justify it. Like the ends don't justify the means.
Oh, well, hold on. Let me stop you there, player. I get on paper that makes a lot of sense. But if you grew up where I grew up and from where I'm from, that ain't true. The ends does justify the means in some cases. But you trying to make it all absolutes where it's either always right or always wrong. And you want to remove the nuance and remove the levels. And I can't go with you there because there are levels, and they not levels because we want them to be there. They just there by themselves. Some stuff people have to survive. Period.
Okay. All right. I hear you on that, but we're not talking about surviving on the street. We're talking about YouTube and making videos. If you're making videos, you have money. You have a YouTube channel, and people who stream and have a following generally are more established than just anybody else. So they have these computers. There's no getting away with it. There should be no getting away, especially if you're making money from it. Like you can't plagiarize people's stuff and they don't want you re-uploading music videos, and so you can't. It's the fact that you're like profiting just off of fraud. So it's not something. It's not like a murder, but it's not something you should have in the community. It's not.
Well, hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold.
Okay.
So let's talk about fraud, because I'm pretty sure ain't gonna co-sign what you saying. But he hasn't actually said it yet, but I'm pretty sure he will co-sign it. But both of y'all just contradicted yourselves with this whole fraud thing, or at least you have. And if he co-signed with you, then he has also contradicted himself. So first, let's go to the Kid Smooth $800 challenge, of which I was a sponsor. So Kid Smooth reported 8. Instant fraud, no reporting, don't report. It's the worst thing you could do. But on the other hand, both of y'all are encouraging, maybe not reporting, but the exact same thing. Okay, this channel is messed up. Let's get it taken down. Let's report it. Let's expose it, so on and so forth. That is a direct contradiction, because either reporting is bad or reporting is my responsibility?
No,
Which
it depends on which. No.
So it's levels.
Okay, no.
Right.
Reporting,
so there are
reporting somebody because you mad that they like make.
No matter why, it's a fraud.
It does.
Oh my
it does.
God.
It does make it. That does matter why.
So if I report a channel because I think it's got fake reviews, you saying that's okay? Because I got your video where you said I remember if anybody
report a channel to who? To YouTube?
To YouTube. Yeah.
I ain't reporting shit to YouTube.
Yeah, you misconstruing shit. That's not what nobody said. So what he was saying?
No, I'm not reporting shit to YouTube. I'm telling the community what's going on.
The community.
Hey, who we got here? Jay Harvey. Shout out to Jay Harvey. Thank you for calling.
Hey, you in the can of Steve, Jay? What's up?
Yeah, listen, what I'm saying. All right, so let me ask you a question. All right, so you talking about it's a hustle? That's what you were saying. It's a hustle. Why knock another man? That's some goofy shit. So when a company does it, is that some goofy shit? I mean, or is that all right? So when a company does, let's say
it's levels.
There's no levels to it.
That is always right or always wrong. There are levels.
You got to call it out when it starts. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody come up to you and start calling you boy, and then they start working their whip and start calling you a nigga. So what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? White dude come up to you, start calling you boy, and they start calling. But you let it happen.
I told you, you might as well be more clear. If it affects me in mind, that's one thing. If it don't affect me in mind, it's different.
But if you don't call it out, it's gonna start. It's gonna affect you. If you don't start calling, ain't no levels to it. You either do it from the beginning, or it's gonna get to the point where it's gonna start, affecting with the fuck going. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I don't know.
Ain't no levels
Optimus, let me ask you this, because what exactly constitutes you and yours? Because didn't you just say, like, if it's a few hundred niggas in like around your community, like, so what's you and yours? A few hundred guys that watch this, but then when it goes to
was only 2, so I don't know.
I mean, no, I said it could be that small. Like, you like, I'll let my click know.
So here's what. All right, so so a couple of tech influencers came to me and they was like, hey, is this right if I say this thing or that thing? I was like, well, this is true, but that part is not true. So they took what I said and they didn't change it. They kept it true, but they definitely spun it so that it was more in Xbox's favor than what I originally said. But they kept it where it was true. They just put a little extra spin on it. So they didn't lie. And now, this is pretty popular. And so they getting paid. So now, should I then get on Twitter and go in their comment sections and say, oh, this is wrong, this is a fraud, this, or do I let that alone?
If they are fraud, then you should do that because they consulted you. They also consulted you.
Ain't no level to it. You got to call it out when it starts.
Yeah, you got to call it out, especially when they use
because what if what they were twisting around was like made you like look bad or something like that, and they made it seem like you were saying something that. Now,
if that affects me, I don't know how to be more clear. If it affects me in mine, the lines are drawn in a different place. But if it's just over there and they doing their thing and they prospering, why would I go tear it down just because I know about it?
Because it's gonna get to the point.
Let me tell you this: if I told everything that I knew, we wouldn't have no South Side of Chicago. It wouldn't exist.
Okay.
I'm always holding on to stuff that it ain't got nothing to do with me.
Ain't nobody said tell on nobody. Ain't nobody said something about telling.
How you not telling?
Tear it down.
First of all, this ain't a goddamn crime. First of all,
man. All right, stop. Let me stop. Hold on this. Hold on. Stop. All right. If say it's us 4 right here, we kicking. And let's just say Jay Harvey got a girl, but we out. So he messing with this other girl. Is it our responsibility? It ain't no crime. Is it our responsibility to go tell his wife, this nigga fraud, he got this bitch on the side and this where she lives?
No, that ain't my responsibility. What the hell you talking about?
Wow, so now
listen, man.
Let me address that. I can address that.
We're talking about some other shit now.
I can address that.
No, it's the same.
I can address that.
Go ahead, Jay.
You said we boys.
Yeah.
I'm cheating. Why you gonna tell on me?
Exactly. Why? Because
no. But we boys.
There's levels. Exactly.
No, ain't no levels to it.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
Say we ain't boys, and I know it. Say we ain't boys. Say I know it. So I should go find your girl.
That's your girl. Though. Let's say you friends with her. Y'all best friends. Some shit like that.
Hold on. No. Listen, if this was like a marriage community, like we were all part of a marriage community, and we got people that's committing infidelity inside this community, then yeah, they will be exposed. But some random dude cheating on his wife ain't got shit to do with me.
Yeah, let me ask you, Optimus. All right, so is price gouging? Like, is if NVIDIA started price gouging because they know that GPUs is going up? You know what I'm saying? Let's increase the price to the 3080 to $1,000. That's they hustle. Is that a problem?
You asking the wrong person because I told you I didn't think 8 was out of pocket for what he paid for his.
I'm asking. Okay, but I'm asking you, is that all right? Is it cool? They fine with that?
So you're not asking what I do, or just is it cool?
Is it cool?
I mean, I don't know. I have to think about that one.
What you mean?
You're trying to make because
I remember.
I was gonna say I think it's cool, but I want to think about it first before I actually.
No, you can't, because I've been following you for a while, and I remember, and there was a tweet, and you were complaining about NVIDIA price gouging. Now you over there switching shit up. That's what
I said. Let me think about it.
You can't think about it. You gotta be real at all the time. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. That's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna go ahead and drop out before you think about that. Y'all, I'm gonna watch the rest of the show.
But so your whole thing is if it affects.
I'm just saying it's levels, and it like there's different degrees of severity where I feel like it's up to me to get involved, and when it's me and mine, it's clear that I need to get involved. Other things, it's a case-by-case basis. So I'm not saying I always will or always won't. It's just going to depend. And now I get what y'all saying because a lot of my viewpoint.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, we got you.
Soldier for life.
A lot of my viewpoint comes from my real world life. I bring my real world life experiences to the internet. And like 8 was saying, maybe it's not a one-for-one transition from the real to YouTube and all of that stuff. And I need to think about this. But in general, my default position is I do not interfere with another man's hustle unless it's hurt me or like it's some real severe thing.
All right, let's get Soldier.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Hold on. Let's get Soldier up in here. Go ahead, player.
Yeah.
Welcome.
What up, Cole? What up, 8?
What up, Soldier? What's going on?
The only thing I got to say about this, man, you need to start calling these frauds out, B. Just because they invite you to their podcast and they're going to have at least 1 or 2 frauds on there every time. I'm not going to say the names. If you don't want to call them out, you need to debate them because all of them look up at you as an OG. And you know how we have an OG on the block, how they do.
That's a good point. I'm going to have to think. That is a real good point right there, player.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm going to have to reconsider. My default position is not to interfere, but I'm going to have to reconsider that. That's a good point.
You are, nigga.
Wow.
You the OG. Yeah. So they look up at you to get your info to co-sign for them for their show. You know what I'm saying? Just like how you was on Crossfire last week and you was debating Crap Gamer. Every time Crap said something, you had a comeback. You basically was calling him out.
But I was just telling the truth. They asked me, you gonna bring him out? Tell the truth. Yeah.
It was still a call out.
True.
We need you to do this because they invite you to these shows for you could co-sign for their show. We got Code on the show this week, so you know he gonna get us some info on tech news. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially that white Christian podcast. I ain't gonna say a name, but we all know that podcast.
Can I be heard?
And they keep 1 or 2 frauds on there every time.
Hold up.
All right, well, your
Optimus.
Yeah. Hey, hold on. Hey,
I do hear you, Optimus. Though I do hear you on how you don't feel like you need to rush out and jump into this other guy's business when he's just kind of making fraud videos, and you just kind of want to call them out if you feel strongly enough about it. So, and because there are a lot of frauds around, so I do kind of hear you on saying how you don't feel like you need to be, like a cop just going around, jumping in and reporting everybody and just kind of by situation. So I do kind of hear you, but so I mean, I guess it kind of goes both ways, but if you're involved with it or you see the video, and you notice something's wrong, I at least make a point to just get in the comments or on Twitter and just at least just say something. I don't know. So I do kind of hear you a little bit.
A lot to think about.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. All right. So we gotta let some of you guys go. Jeremy,
that's all I had to say.
You got your shit off.
Yes, sir. That's all I needed to say, man. Because I respect both of you guys. You did.
Hey, Soldier, DM me on Twitter, man. I need to follow up with you about that. Make sure you DM me on Twitter.
Thanks for calling in.
Water.
Appreciate you.
Okay, yeah. Thanks a lot, you guys.
All right,
appreciate you, Soul.
Peace. So
okay.
That was Captain.
No, Captain on now, right?
I'm still here.
That was Soldier for Life and Jeremy. Shout outs to y'all. Thanks for calling in. All right, Captain Kenneth, what you got for us?
Okay,
we got to move on after this. Go ahead.
All right, so we're gonna take this kind of slow. Okay, it's gonna be a long summer. Let me ask you a question, Optimus.
Okay.
Do you care about the overall health of the community, the gaming community? Yes or no?
Yes, 100%.
So therefore, logic would say that you should care about the integrity of the community.
I can follow where you're going. Let's say yes.
Okay. So you said that it only matters if it affects you, but if it affects other people,
I didn't say it only matters. I said that
you should only do something if it affects you.
Yeah, or it's severe enough to where I think it's hurting somebody. Yes. Okay. But for sure, if it's affecting me and mine, it's automatic involvement. The rest of it.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Crap gamer. Do you think him reviewing games that he's never played affects you?
See, I've never experienced his behavior, but as a hypothetical, no, that don't affect me at all.
Okay. Let me ask you this then. I'm glad you said that. Have you ever spoke to Phil Spencer?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Okay, but
just say I haven't. Say I haven't.
Okay. Has Crap Gamer ever spoke to Phil Spencer?
I have no idea.
I'm sure him and all of his compadres have. Or let's say somebody even bigger. Let's say Paris. Would we all?
He's a cock gobbler. But go ahead.
Okay. So what you don't understand is that, well, I don't say you don't understand, that you may not see the larger picture of is that what Crap Gamer and Paris do, if they don't actually play games, if they're fraud in the community, they have influence over people that do matter, which inherently hurts you in the long run because you're a gamer. So if they are going to these people like Phil Spencer or Mike Ibarra, whomever these decision makers are, and they think that, oh, this is what the typical gamer, this is what the quote unquote hardcore gamer believes, thinks, and was willing to accept, then it justifies them in their decision making processes. So it does not only it directly hurts you by having frauds.
I hear you, and I like the way you put that together, but I will say this, and not to take away from what you said and how you laid that out, that was expertly done. Kudos to you on that, bro. The thing is, though, that at that level, and just to be clear, Phil Spencer wasn't Phil Spencer when I talked to him. He was just like a regular dude. Mm-hmm. But the decisions aren't really made like that. It's not like you listen to 2 or 3 people and you think they represent the masses. There are analytics and all types of data that goes into decision making about what they think the market will and won't bear. But what they will do, though, is the opposite of what you just said. They'll look at, okay, we know that the data says that behavior of the typical gamer is A, but we want to do B. Mm-hmm. But we know the typical gamer is going to reject B. So we will go to you influencers and we will try to get y'all to help us start pushing B to change the gamer's perspective, but we don't let y'all change our perspective. And an example of that is Xbox games coming to PC and no longer focusing on the console at the center. That was real disruptive. But the Xbox community has adjusted to that message now because it's been like 3-4 years in the making and people are starting to adapt and buy into it. If Sony was to say that same thing tomorrow, all hell would break loose because they haven't taken the time to establish that with their base. So my point is that I hear what you're saying. You did it very well, and your point is valid. But when it comes down to it, 2 or 3 influences don't change Phil Spencer's mind. But I don't want to say Phil Spencer, but people in his position will, though, use it the opposite way to try to help them make changes in the community.
Okay, so would you say this, though? So, minus all of this fanboy stuff, companies don't care about, they care about their bottom line and their agenda.
Fact.
Okay?
That's it.
So,
yes.
Is it true that 2 people can legitimately change Phil Spencer's mind? No, they cannot.
Facts.
But Phil Spencer can use their beliefs and their influence for justification.
Yes. Right. We all
this to the masses.
Yes. 100%.
Okay. So what happens if we eliminate these frauds from said community? Now you don't have that justification.
Well, so I hear what you're saying, but you just did like a little slight deviation, because even if those people were legitimate and let me say it a different way. You will always have influencers and like luminaries of the community. That's always going to happen. They can either be legit or frauds, but either way, they're going to exist. And for a high-level executive, it suits their role either way. It suits their purpose either way. If this person is legit or this person is a quote-unquote fraud, it doesn't matter. If they've got the following and the influence, they are equal on that level. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but you said it, but you went right back to what Hard8 was saying in the beginning. It is on us to hold them responsible for that.
Well, again, if they legit or not, it's not going to change the outcome at the level you talking about. You know what I'm saying? No. So if it's 3 people and they each have 10 million followers, and if a high level exec want those 30 million followers to get this message, they's going to reach out to those 3 people, those 3 influencers. You're saying if those 3 influencers are frauds, they wouldn't have never got there. That's fine, but somebody else would have got there. There's going to be influencers, either real or frauds, but either way, the high-level exec uses them just the same.
Okay, so let's say those frauds don't exist and they're not there, right? And there's a person that has legitimate knowledge. Okay. Do you think the way that Hard8 would respond to Phil Spencer is the same way that Crap Gamer would respond to Phil Spencer?
Absolutely, 100%. I seen Hard8 up at Rockstar with his heels up, just selling out.
You ain't never seen me selling out. You ain't never seen nothing like that.
Let me respond to that, because I did it in a joking way. So the thing is, you got to understand the high level exec. We keep using Phil Spencer. Just say a high level exec.
Hey, we gotta move on. Y'all gotta hurry up with this. We gotta move on.
The way he approached Hard8 is going to be different than the way he approaches somebody else. So it's not just one approach for every person. Hit me up on Twitter, bro. We can go into this. Hit me up on Twitter.
Okay, I just want to say one more thing before we get out of here, though. I just want to know if y'all heard about this new podcast out there. I think it's called the Dusty Bodega Podcast. Have y'all heard about the Dusty Bodega Podcast?
I don't even know what that is.
The Dusty Bodega Podcast. Like, I watched it for like 2 weeks in a row, man. And like weird things have been happening to me, man. Like, I was sitting down watching my LG C9 the other day, and a message popped up and told me to get a Sony. Like, I started getting information from people about the truth of the nature of reality and what really happened to Tupac. And like, I don't know where all this stuff coming from. I got a strange urge to start smoking cigarettes and my lips start getting black. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm telling you this, Hard8. Hold on, man. I saw this girl, man, and I'm telling you, Hard8, I just got the urge to just go in on the first date and just start licking on things I ain't had no business licking on. That's all I'm saying.
Stop this.
Hold up. I thought this nigga this thing on the street. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. Deuces.
All right, man. I thought this nigga was talking about a real podcast, and I'm like, what? I never heard of that.
Wowie kazowie.
Oh,
all right,
man.
Yeah, we got to move on from this.
That's too funny, man. Hey, shout out to Ani Thox. He said, high value is such a self-proclaimed fraud term. Also, shout out to Jamal Lee for the super chat, man. He laughing and he said fire, man. Yeah, this shit funny, dog. We got one from Life and Time Podcast. He said, how can you understand MMA fraud but not gaming? If they were companies, it's considered a crime, bro. Some people want to be informed properly, dude. Oh, man. That was for you, Optimus.
I see. I ain't gonna say nothing because we got to move on. I'll be done extended this another 30 minutes, man.
Shout out to Sir Biz Makes. He said, what about the people that follow you? You don't feel an obligation to them? That's crazy. All right. Well, yeah, he said him and his, so I guess he would. Yeah. Shout out to Kenny, a.k.a. T.I. He said, never trust a dude with braids and 18-inch chrome rims.
Nigga, them 22s, how many times I got to
Oh, man. Shout out to Emmanuel A1. He said, sup, y'all. Did OP do my chat from last week? RIP PS5.
We got you. Not yet. We got you. I was waiting to make sure you was here. We got you, bro. We'll get to that.
All right. Real quick, we got to talk about Netflix being indicted. They got indicted.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Yeah, they've been indicted by a grand jury in Texas for the that show Cuties.
The Cuties?
Yeah, they're saying that they're like, pretty much exploiting child, in a sexual way or whatever like that. It's that French film Cuties that we were.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Right. So they're saying that it's the promotion of lewd visual material depicting a child. Also, they're accusing the film of being to the purest interest in sex. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Netflix, of course, they denounced it and they said this is without merit. So, they're going to fight or whatever.
Of course, they have to. Yeah,
they're going to fight that. But yeah, they've been indicted, man, over this French film. So yeah, it's a pretty disturbing film. So
I think that should be. Yeah, I haven't seen the film. I don't even know if it's out yet. I have no interest in watching it. We talked about it before. I know the original creator, he was upset because he was like, the story he was trying to tell is not what Netflix did with, his work. And he was wanting to show like real life decisions that these kids are forced to deal with in some kind of way. This one got turned into something else. So I didn't want to watch it at all. I didn't even want to watch the original, even if he had a good reason for making it. Like, I don't really care about that subject in that way. But I'm interested to see what happens because that's going to mean a lot. That'll open the door for a lot of shit if they actually pull this off. Like, and what is it? A criminal charge? Is it a civil charge? What is this? What's the penalty? What are they facing?
Shit, that's what I was trying to figure out. It don't really say, but they have been indicted. Who's responsible? Netflix as a whole? Like, I don't know.
It's going to have to be whoever greenlit this and is over that particular project.
Yeah.
It always goes back to an individual. In every company, there is no such thing as a company. It always devolves to some individual gave some go ahead to do something.
Yeah, I didn't watch that shit either. I thumbs it down. That was about it.
So it is out. I didn't even know it was ready.
Yeah, it's out. It's out there. It's been out for a while now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go thumbs it down too.
Shout out to Andrew Wilkins. He said, "So shouldn't twerk team mother be indicted for encouraging her underage teen daughters to shake their behinds on stage and being their manager?" I
don't see. This is the same thing with me.
Well, they talking about the twerk team.
That woman and her daughter. That is they got nothing to do.
Twerk team blew up off of that. Shit. They were young when they started on YouTube, but she could have been, if people cared, but they didn't really care at that time, I guess. So yeah, Netflix indicted. I don't know what's going to happen. I think Netflix is going to go down as a whole, even if they lose, but they have been indicted. Also, we need to talk about real quick, and I'm quite sure somebody want to talk about this? Nah. No. All right. So hold on. We got one person that want to talk about this Cuties before we go on. I don't really think there's much more to say about it, but we'll see what's going on. We got Brad the Wizard.
Oh my God.
Yo, you stupid dog. Well, he ain't answered, so we moving on anyway.
All right.
We got the reports of the Xbox, man, overheating and shit like that, man. Toasty, burning down houses, man. You can cook a goddamn steak on this motherfucker, man. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really believe this shit, man. I don't really believe that it's overheating or anything like that. I mean, some people have come out and said it's not true. I don't believe it. I mean, the box does look like heating could be a problem, like airflow could be a problem sometime in the future. You know, after everybody get their boxes and they start running them and all of that. But as far as the reports that's being said now, I really don't believe that it's anything to be reported on. You know what I mean? Because first of all, all the influencers that got the Xbox, they ain't playing shit that can actually overheat the motherfucker. They playing old ass games from 10 years ago at 60 frames now. They ain't even playing no next gen, fucking, they ain't really doing shit with it. So we don't know. But as small as the box look and how compact it is, it wouldn't be far-fetched to say heating could be a problem, but I don't think it's a problem as of right now. And I just think it's a bunch of fanboys spreading this shit, just like they did with the PlayStation when they claimed a motherfucker was catching on fire. And clearly you could see that people was burning it from the outside and just by the way that it looked. Like, people don't understand physics and shit like that. Yeah, but clearly we can see that somebody was actually burning it from the outside. I actually made a funny little parody video on my Xbox catching on fire. My PlayStation catching on fire. And even we had to remember the Xbox One where it was, it was squirting out cum and all that. Remember the white shit? Remember that shit?
No, I do not remember that.
Yeah, I got a video about that too. I called GameStop about my, my Xbox busting nuts.
Oh yeah, that GameStop call fake. Yeah. So why you stop doing them? That shit used to be hilarious. Anyway, go ahead, keep it moving.
Yeah, keep it moving. I might think of a good one, but yeah, I don't think the Xbox is burning up. I really think that's just some fanboy shit. It is the way it is compact. It could be a problem. But I don't think it's a problem now.
So any device is going to give off heat. That is the thermodynamics of your system is one of the biggest things. And the whole point is that heat has to have somewhere to escape to. Right. So it's supposed to get hot. That's part of its functioning. The problem is if it gets too hot or that heat cannot escape where it starts to messing with your internal components. If you put your hand behind the back of your PC, man, it's just going to be a ton of heat back there. It's not enough to burn nothing down. It's not supposed to be cool at all. It just can't be excessive heat. Yeah, I'm sure it's just like jokes. Because I've been making a lot of jokes about it myself on Twitter because this shit is funny. But no, there's no real life problem. And if it is, then that's going to be really bad news for them. Yeah.
We're going to find out on November 10th. Wants to come out, everybody get it, start playing it. We'll find out probably after a week, or if it is bad, we'll find out very quickly. But I don't really think it's nothing to worry about. I think they, it does look like it's going to be getting pretty hot in that little compact box. But as long as it's properly cooled, it's all good.
That's what the heat sink and the ventilation is for.
Right. So I think it'll be cool. We'll find out though. But yeah, check out that video I did. I called GameStop. I asked them why my Xbox was busting nuts. It was pretty funny. It was actually pretty fucking funny. Anyway, moving on, man. So the big news of the week, which shouldn't have been big news at all, is the PlayStation 5 teardown. But what really got people pussies bleeding, what really got people upset, is the killer screw. Now, if you want to put the stand on, if you want to stand it up vertical, you got to screw it in. If you want to lay it down, you got to unscrew it. It's that simple. This shit is so fucking silly. I heard that people were in podcasts talking about this shit for 40 minutes. I don't know, complaining about this fucking screw. It's a single fucking screw. And this is the crazy thing. Shout outs to Porter Rock, because this is something that I didn't even think of in the middle of the madness. But most likely, the bitch is not even going to come constructed already. Like, when you take it out the box, the stand is not going to be on there.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all you're going to,
either little compartment.
Right, either you're going to snap it on and lay it down, or you're just going to screw it in and stand it up. It's not that big of a deal. But they really made a big deal out of a fucking screw. People were putting up memes where they had a whole tool kit and all of that shit. What the fuck is going on around here? A single screw. Because it's a big console. It's a big console, so they want to make sure they want to make sure that when you put it on the stand, that it's actually sturdy and it's in place. So they got you got to screw it on. People made a deal about this.
I've never seen none of the videos. I've heard it. I've heard people say like these certain YouTubers. I haven't seen any, but I certainly seen a lot of the memes on Twitter. I thought they was funny, but I think they funny because it's so ridiculous. Like my Xbox burning down houses. That's funny because it's ridiculous. Right. And I thought that the little screw gate they was calling it, I thought it was funny. But if somebody is, I'm thinking it's just console war stuff like normal, and everybody's so thirsty for some type of perceived W that they just make up anything and run with it to try to steal the moment. But I don't think anybody really puts any stock into this being a big deal. I think it's all just trolling. And I'll be very surprised.
So you're trying to be nice because you're an Xbox. No. Some of these niggas really had a lot to say about this fucking screw, dog. Like, you would not spend that much time on it.
Yeah, I did not see any of that.
Yeah, it's a lot going on about this screw, dog. It is ridiculous that we are really sitting here complaining about a screw. Fuck that, we ain't even seeing no next generation fucking video gaming yet. But we talking about a screw that takes literally 2 minutes to unscrew, put the screw away.
It don't even take that long. It's like a 3/4 turn, so it don't even take not even 5 seconds to take this.
I just don't understand this shit. Then they complain about the way that you got to insert the NVMe drive, which is not hard at all. Now, of course, some people may not even deal with it, you know.
Right. But if you ever had to try to put a SSD in your PS4 Pro, shit, you would be happy for that little expansion slot they got. Shit, that shit is easy as pie.
And that's the thing. Like, everybody be talking about these PCs they got and all this and that and the third, and they want to act like they developers and all of that. But hey, having to remove a screw is such a big deal. Like, dudes were defeated this week by a screw. Like, right now, you can post a picture of a screw and scare the shit out of an Xbox.
Stop this. Stop this.
Like, listen. I'm about to go to Xbox Town. Where the fuck is it at? I'm about to have a haunted house. I'm going to have a haunted house with all screws hanging from the ceiling. I'm going to make a killing. These niggas are scared to death of a screw and a screwdriver. And you don't even need a screwdriver. You can use a quarter. You can use a butter knife. Like, wow. Unbelievable.
You know somebody is going to you'll be able to go to Amazon and get a stand without a screw. And my PS4 Pro vertical stand, my PS4 Pro vertical stand has a screw in it. This ain't never even occurred to me that this.
This ain't the first time you had to use a screwdriver or something like that with a console, man. People are really just blowing this shit out of proportion.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's just trolling. I don't think anybody is taking this seriously because it's too petty to be taken seriously.
Shout out to the Brandon Young for the super chat. He said, "You ever pre-ordered a PS5 Hard8?" Yeah, I pre-ordered it on Amazon, but I lost my pre-order on Amazon because these dumb motherfuckers, they thought that it was some unusual activity going on my account, so they removed the pre-order. I feel like an Amazon employee stole that shit.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Hey, they been doing me like that with some PSN digital. I tried to get $200 worth of digital codes, and they was like suspicious activity. Your order is canceled. I'm like, what?
They've been doing that. Yeah. And the thing is that it was, this is dumb as shit. Like, so I had to pre-order, and then this shit happened like a week later, and they thought that the suspicious activity was somebody pre-ordering the PlayStation 5, and I'm like, how does that even make sense when the PlayStation 5 was already there for a week? So
and it's the hot ticket. Everybody trying to get that.
Exactly. And they told me that, they gave me like $100 in credit, and that was it. They like, you fucked. You're done.
Oh, that ain't bad. Well, I mean, that's bad, but at least they tried to compensate you some kind of way.
That ain't.
But I wouldn't want that 100. Yeah.
They could have stuck that shit up their ass. But so they hit me up like, suspicious activity. So we canceled all the pre-orders and all of that shit. And the fucked up thing is that when you call them and let them know, like, that was me. There ain't no suspicious activity. They can't even restore the pre-order. Like, it's gone. So it's like, all right, well, fuck it then. I mean, I wasn't even really mad like that because whatever.
But it's unfair.
It's some bullshit. But I wasn't really upset because I don't really care about getting a PS5 day one. So I didn't really, and that's just now. And I'm quite sure when the time get close, I'm probably gonna have to go to GameStop or Target or something like that and see what happens. But if I don't,
you see, they was camping out a week early for that 3090. You know what it's gonna be for this PS5.
No, I'm definitely doing that. Maybe. I mean, pre-order's probably gonna come back up. They talking about like 14 million.
They said it would be another round.
Yeah,
they said it would be another round of pre-orders.
Yeah, I don't think 14 million gonna sell out at fucking once. So
no, it's gonna take a month or two for that at least.
We'll see. Shout out to Andrew Wilkins. He said Luca on her podcast said, while this not being a big deal, Sony did do a lazy design by needing a screw. All Xbox fans' brains are wired incorrectly.
No Luca slander.
I definitely don't think it was a bad design because you need a screw. It's a big console. You want to make sure it's secured. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was a bad design.
I like the way it looked. I can't really tell how big it is. I knew it was like 15 inches, so I had my little tape measure to see how it's going to look on my stand when I'm going to have to move around, but it don't. I want to see it, but I like the way it looks. I think
I'm not. The thing is, I'm not even going to interact with the screw because when I get it, I'm laying it down. So I'm just going to have to snap on the joint. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I know the stand ain't already assembled inside the box. So I'm not even going to have to deal with the screw. And most people that's laying it down are not even going to have to deal with the fucking screw. Like, yo, we really sitting here talking about a screw. This shit is weird. Like, they really made a big deal about a screw. Wow.
I've seen the memes and the jokes, but I did not take it serious. And I'm surprised to hear you say that people did 40-minute podcasts and all
That's
that.
What I heard motherfuckers did long-ass podcast. I don't know who. If I did, I would say it. I guess they talking about Kid Smooth. I think Kid Smooth did a podcast and he was talking about it for a long time or some shit like that. But these niggas.
I'm going to check Smooth. I didn't see it. I'm going to check him out. Yeah,
Smooth was talking shit, so I'm quite sure. Like, Smooth is retarded.
Trolling, though.
No, Smooth is not a troll. What? Smooth ain't a troll. Smooth is the real deal retard.
Man, stop that. Smooth, my guy.
No, Smooth is not a troll.
So you think Smooth is serious with this stuff?
Factual. Hey, hit that like button, people. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Shout out to Gaming Forte. He said, what up, 8 and Old Man Cold? Here at GameStop, I'll give you $5 off the purchase of your next-gen screwdriver with your replacement of any screw.
What up, Forte? Hey, he gave us a shout-out, man, on Brap last week. We appreciate the shout-out, Forte. That's good looking out, man.
On what?
You and Slow-Mo be doing y'all thing.
On what?
On Basement Radio Arcade Podcast.
Oh.
He gave it a good 2-minute shout-out. Yeah,
shout
he did
out to
his
y'all.
thing.
I never heard of that. Shout out to y'all.
They straight. I checked them out. Yeah, they come on Wednesday right around the same time Kid Smooth come on. But yeah, they straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Game.
Anyway,
Forte.
Yeah, appreciate that, Forte. Good looking out, fam.
Oh shit! What the fuck was that?
What you talking about?
Oh no, I thought I saw a screw. My bad.
This nigga.
Thought I saw a screw. It scared the shit out of me. I thought I saw a screw. I thought I saw a putty cat. God damn. Yeah, this is crazy. We talking about a fucking screw. Let's switch gears for a minute, though. All right.
Let's
switch gears for a minute. What do you think? Which console you think got the better launch lineup?
PlayStation.
Okay, let's go off what we got so far for the launch lineup. All right.
So we can figure this
out. Huh?
Is this even a question? It's got to be PlayStation.
I mean, come on. Let's stop corporate slaving for a minute. I mean, let's weigh it objectively. Let's weigh it objectively. I mean, let's just not jump out the window and say PlayStation, man.
Well, how long
Code, first of all, Code. We know who you really are. You know what I mean? We don't need you pandering, nigga. We know who you really are.
Who am I really? Tell me who I am.
Xbox
really.
Bull. We know who you really are.
I am not ashamed of my Xbox support at all.
So this is what we got for the launch title so far, and people can add in if they want. For Xbox, we have Crossfire X.
Facts.
Last Stop.
I don't even know what that is.
The Ascent.
Is that a launch title?
These are supposed to be launch titles.
Okay, that's fire.
The Medium.
No, that's not a launch title. That's like in December.
The Medium.
Maybe they mean
launch window. Let's go with launch window.
Launch window. All right, that's what's up. Okay,
Tonic. The Falconeer. Scorn in 12 minutes. Now we talking about exclusives. We ain't talking about third party and all that shit. You know, they both get them. Yeah. That's what we got for Xbox. Now on PlayStation 5, we have Demon Souls, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Sackboy Big Adventure, Astro's Playroom, Ratchet and Clank A Rift Apart. I guess that's supposed to be a launch title, and Godfall.
And the Destruction Derby.
Destruction All-Stars.
Yeah.
All right. So now that we got that out, which console has the better launch lineup? Yeah, it's PlayStation. I mean, we just got to keep it real. Yeah. PlayStation got Miles Morales, Spider-Man, which is going to be a big deal.
Yeah, that alone is...
Right, that alone is definitely a big deal. Also, we got Demon Souls, which I don't give a fuck about, but I know there's a lot of people excited for Demon Souls.
Yeah.
But I don't care about that shit. Definitely going to try out Ratchet and Clank The Rift Apart. Shit like that. Yeah, I mean, PlayStation definitely got the better lineup. They definitely got the better lineup.
I'm not sleeping on that Crossfire X campaign because that is my second most anticipated. It's my number one anticipated title on Xbox, and it's second for me on any console, right behind Miles Morales. So I really want to see that because
that's like some Call of Duty shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Man, bro, that mug look fire to me, and it's made by the Batman team. So I really want to see them going and knock that mug out the park.
It's made by the Batman team.
What's the Rocksteady, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah, I didn't hear that one, but
I might have had that wrong. I'm pretty sure it's Rocksteady though.
Rocksteady made a first-person shooter.
Pretty sure. Let me check on that, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, can somebody confirm that? Let me see. For the campaign, Remedy.
Yeah,
it's Remedy, not it's Remedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know about the launch. I mean, for real, and this is the thing too. I'm trying to get a PlayStation 5 on launch day, right? And I feel like not really because of the games, because now I'm only interested in 2 games. You know what I'm saying? And that's Spider-Man Miles Morales and 2K21 Next Gen. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Bro, I pre-ordered that like 2 months ago. The first day they said you could pre-order for a PS5, within minutes I was on Best Buy with the pre-order.
And Destruction All-Stars, I might check it out. Edition. I might check that out.
I don't really like stuff like that.
I like stuff like that, especially if it got destructibility and all that. But
like Twisted Metal and all that, you was a big fan of all of them.
Yeah. But I'm only interested in 2 games. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I really didn't care about if I get a PlayStation 5 on launch or not. But I know I got to get one on launch just so I can be a part of the conversation that's going to be going on around this motherfucker. And I got to be able to talk about the shit. You know what I mean? Maybe do a review or something. I got to be part of the hype. I got to be part of the hype. I can't be left out in the motherfucking cold. You dig? But speaking of 2K21, they released the next-gen title this week. The next-gen trailer.
Yeah, okay, yeah. What?
Yeah, the next-gen trailer. You had a lot of people that was not happy with the graphical upgrade, and I really don't understand what they see, because that thing is upgraded.
Man,
now, and it's not as big as 13 to 14. Now, that was crazy. You know, they came out with that Oh My God trailer, because that's what you said when you first seen it. You was like, oh my God. You know, the next-gen 2K14 was a huge leap. But when you really look at 2K21 next gen, that thing is a big leap, yo. Like that shit almost look real.
Bro, it does look real, man. Them facial, like the emotion in the faces, the crowd, the density of the crowds. Right. Shit, how everybody wasn't just like with the same animation, like they was all doing different shit. The newscasters, just like how populated the arena was. Like, yeah, they did. They thug thizzle with that, man.
I just hope that besides the graphics being next gen, I hope everything else is also next gen. I would like the presentation.
Gameplay is tightened up.
Oh, yeah, of course. I would like the gameplay, the presentation, and shit like
that. Like the halftime show.
Yeah, the halftime
I hope they evolve that. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Because NBA Live halftime show destroys fucking 2K halftime show and post game show. So I'm hoping that they did that. That's all. That also got a next gen.
Yeah, that they come
overall.
up. Yeah.
But yeah, people need their eyes checked because 2K21 next gen graphically looks pretty fucking good.
Bro, I know I'm about to cash out about $200-300 in this VC to get my dude beefed up.
Oh, you into that?
Man, I cannot wait, bro. Shit, I cannot wait.
Yeah, it looked crazy, man. But asking, speaking of this, what are you looking forward to for the launch?
Miles Morales.
What games are you buying?
Me? Or you asking the chat? Me? Yeah, Miles Morales. Definitely Well, I'm getting Miles Morales, the Ultimate Edition. I already pre-ordered that. Mm-hmm. And whenever Ratchet and Clank come, I'm getting that. So just off rip, launch day, Demon Souls and Miles Morales. And then I'm also excited about the little Astrobot. Y'all niggas sleeping on that.
So
I got that Astrobot Playroom for VR, man. That mug is fire, bro.
So you like fuck Destruction All-Stars, you gonna play some Astrobots.
Facts, blowing on the controller, all that.
What about Sackboy? Sackboy is looking like it could be a good platformer. They changed it up a little bit from the
I am gonna get Sackboy for the kids, but not for myself. But if they up there having fun with it, then I might check it out. But
you got how many PS5s you got coming?
2.
2? Okay. Both disc or are you going without disc?
No, 1 disc, 1 digital.
Okay. People, get the disc version. especially if you don't have a 4K Blu-ray player. If you ain't got a 4K Blu-ray player, get the fucking disc version.
That's good advice, A. Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got to keep physical media alive.
Facts.
And plus, and it's not even that. Like I always say this, and I'm gonna keep preaching this shit, man. Y'all spend all this money on these TVs, and y'all only use it halfway. You know what I'm saying?
That's
you
true.
should not just only be watching streaming services. Streaming 4K is not the same as native as physical 4K. It's not the same, people.
It's not. It's good, but it's not the same as physical.
It's passable, but it's not worth it if I just spent fucking thousands of dollars on my TV. I want to look at movies in the best possible fucking quality. Also,
you are definitely what's known as a graphics whore. I've noticed that about you.
Yes.
Graphics above all else with you.
Yes. Yeah. But not really. I like graphics and gameplay the same. I just don't want to choose between one or the other.
Okay.
Yeah, we too far.
I'm glad you pointed that out.
We too far beyond that. I want both. I don't want to have to choose between one or the other. You know what I'm saying? And there's developers that do give you both, in my opinion. Rockstar.
That exists.
Dog, sure. Santa Monica, they can give you both.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, what else you got for the people today? It's been a dry week, people. We still was able to, I still feel like we pulled it off. We was able to still entertain y'all this week, even though this week was dead. Like, this week was fucking dead, yo. And I still think we were able to, entertain y'all this week. You know what I mean? Because I was thinking before, I'm like, damn, this week is dead. Like, what the fuck is we even going to really talk about? You know what I'm saying? Man, so I think we still pulled it off.
Niggas get together, anything liable to happen, But I do got a couple of things I want to say. So one thing we're going to bring to the show, we're going to have this thing called the Caller of the Week. We'll give y'all more details on it. But basically, you call in, and then after the show, we're going to put a poll up on Twitter. Y'all can vote to see, who was the most entertaining call, who called in, who y'all agreed with the most, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We're going to have to figure out how we're going to do it, though. And then whoever wins that call of the week or whatever, then they get like a digital code, PSN, like $10 code. Niggas complaining about these $70 games, so we'll give you your $10 back. Or you can get an Xbox code if you want, which seems odd since, Game Pass. But whatever code you want, we'll get you a code, $10. And this is going to be every week. So every week you call in, you get a chance to win. If your call is entertaining, the people rocking with what you're saying, you know, we want to reward the callers. And then another thing we're going to start is a little segment on things that gamers should be talking about, but they not. And this is basically going to break it down with y'all with like some little hardware knowledge or like some PC stuff or TV, like how he just did. You know, you need a Blu-ray player, physical media, because a lot of shit, niggas going to just ignore that. They're not going to really be focusing on that. They're going to think they got the TV and they good. We're going to try to convince y'all why you want to invest in the Atmos system. You know, all this type of stuff to help you get the most out of your gaming experience. So look for that. We're going to have a little segment coming up on that type of stuff so y'all can know what to look forward to. We're going to try to make sure that y'all stay in the know. So just them two things right there.
I think somebody got it confused. They said y'all asking callers to start doing extra now. What?
No. Just call in like normal, and then we're going to have a vote. Everybody going to vote to say who was the most entertaining call of the week. That's it.
We're not asking anybody to do anything extra.
Yeah. Like, for example, Relax. Sleepy definitely would have won last week and this week. Fact.
Nah,
we owe Sleepy a dub right
now. Not at all.
Ain't scared of Sleepy. It's obvious.
No, man, not at all. Not at all. But we gotta talk about this PS. All right, so PlayStation backwards compatibility. Yo, I don't know about y'all, but it's a lot of talk about a bunch of old shit on these new consoles, man. Like, god damn, this shit, yo, a bunch of old shit happening on these new consoles is dominating the airwaves.
Cause that's all people got. It ain't nobody seen nothing else.
Like, what the fuck is we talking about here? So now, if you didn't know, you know what? I'm tripping. PlayStation 5 is going to have 4,000 launch titles.
Yeah.
Anyway, they pretty much got the entire PS4 catalog playable on the PS5. All but what, like 10 games that don't nobody give a fuck about. Yeah, don't nobody even didn't play to begin with. So, yeah, backwards compatibility, you will be able to play all of your games on the PS5 pretty much as long as you got the disc. And then if you got the disc and you want to get the digital version, you got to go through some steps. But even after that, you will still need to keep the disc, right?
Yeah, because the disc is your key. And if you got the digital version, you can just download it and play it. You don't have to do nothing.
Right. So if you got the digital version of a game, you can just download it and play it. You ain't got to do nothing. But if you got the disc version, you got to jump through a few hoops, nothing crazy, and then you will be able to play it on the PS5. But you will have to keep the disc. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, backwards compatibility, 4,000 games at launch. And that's how Xbox dudes was saying it. We got 4,000 launch titles and all this crazy shit. So, yeah, I guess that's great news for anybody that may want to, like, hold out. I mean, I guess you might as well just get the PS5. You'll still be able to play all of your PS4 games. And some games will be enhanced. You know what I mean? They will have, probably the major titles will be enhanced. And I'm assuming any game that has, like, an uncapped frame rate will also benefit from the more power, as you can see with the Xbox.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely, it has to.
Like Assassin's Creed Unity can now run at 60 frames on the Xbox Series X. It can run at 60 frames, 900p. You know, so yeah, any game with an unlocked frame rate will definitely benefit from the extra power of the PS5. So
and the Xbox Series X.
And the Xbox Series X. It's just a lot of talk about old shit, man. When, like, come on, man. We need some real information. Like, that's why a lot of people ain't even really hyped for next gen right now. Like, it seemed like the air of next gen is just, there's no hype in the air.
So what do you think about that new Xbox commercial? Because I think they about to start trying to generate.
I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't watch it.
Ooh,
did not watch it. I really don't care. I really don't give a damn about an Xbox commercial. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I'm on PC. If I was not on PC, then of course I would be watching.
But the Xbox commercial is not about the console.
Well, I mean, it's Xbox. I didn't watch it.
Xbox is the platform, not a device.
Well, I didn't watch it.
Your feelings hurt? Let me know what
is your feelings hurt? I didn't watch it.
Wow.
All right.
My feelings hurt that you would just come tear down my hustle for no reason.
No, the real Optimus coming out. I told you, your Xbox dude. I ain't watching. You know what I mean? Shout out to Fantasy Life. He said, "What did y'all think of the Mortal Kombat trailer? You know, they add Mortal Kombat.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, so they Nether Realms. They want to get more money out your ass. They got another SKU of the Mortal Kombat 11 coming out now. They got the Ultimate Edition for $60, and you can get Combat Pack.
Ain't that a Microsoft title?
What's that?
Mortal Kombat. Don't Microsoft own them?
No, that's a multiplayer. What the fuck? That's WB. Anyway, they added 3 new characters, which is Rain, Melina, and Rambo. People are mad. People are tired of the guest act stars, pretty much because it's not a problem with the guest stars, but it's a problem with people wanting actual Mortal Kombat characters that's not in the game.
To flesh out the actual Mortal Kombat universe.
Right, but they keep adding these guest stars. It's like, hey, can you add the Mortal Kombat characters that we want before y'all start adding all these guest stars and shit like that? So anyway, Rambo is joining the list of the likes of RoboCop, Terminator, Shang Tsung, Sindel, Shiva. They have all been downloadable characters. So I'll probably check it out. I did get Aftermath. I'm actually playing through that story now.
Didn't Jimmy beat you down in Mortal Kombat?
Who?
Jimmy from Weapon Wheel.
I'm sorry, who? Come again? Nah.
Ain't y'all, I could have swore y'all had
nothing beat me down and nobody. No, we played Injustice. I destroyed them.
Injustice, okay.
We played Tekken.
But I thought he was like, but that was your game. Play my game now. And
yeah, he beat me in Dragon Ball Fighter Z that I
had never. That's what it was.
I had never played it at the time. He beat me with automatic combos.
That's what it was. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I had never played the game. That was my first time playing it. He beat me with automatic combos.
Happy too,
he was happy as hell. I'm a respected gamer around here. Love me or hate me, that gaming.
Well, I will give you that. Like, all trolling aside, there's very few of these young cats that I respect on gaming because I think games are too easy these days. But it's a handful of y'all, you included, a couple of more cats that I mess with that, like, y'all have really earned my respect because y'all do not take the easy way out, and y'all niggas definitely got skills and reflexes on this game and shit. Like, I've seen it. So yeah, I will give you props on that. I'm not gonna troll you about that. Like, you definitely have earned my respect on that level.
Yeah, I do this. But nah, I lost in Dragon Ball Z. I never played the shit at the time. But yeah. But as far as, when it came to one-on-one, I had the most wins and shit. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is.
Hey, we should have a Monopoly night, and then we're going to let somebody hold the money.
Nah, no more. Oh, man, you tripping. No more Monopoly. I'm tired. I know y'all tired of losing against me in Monopoly, man. Monopoly. I done won like over $1,000 in Monopoly, man. So.
Oh my God!
Hey, don't start no trouble, man. Don't start no trouble, dog.
I just said we should play Monopoly and have somebody hold the money. That's all I said. That's it.
Damn, man.
I was Candace, so I mean, we gotta have somebody hold the money.
They gonna blame me for this shit, man. I already see it coming, man. You put Optimus up to say that. Shit, crazy, dog.
Hey,
I've been trying to be a positive brother, man. I'm trying to be a positive brother. Yeah, go ahead.
Since when? Man, Emmanuel A1, man, he has the super chat. We didn't get around to it. I told him we would get to it this week, but Emmanuel, I tell you what, we're not gonna get to it this week, but we will start the show off with it next week.
I mean, why can't you get to it now? I mean,
because it's a kind of a lengthy answer, and then I'm gonna reach out, Emmanuel. I'm gonna reach out to you on Twitter too, bro.
It's a lengthy.
And then, yeah, because you want to talk about game design and advancement and technology and how one plays off the other, and it's not really a good topic to end the show with. But I got you, Emmanuel. Like, we haven't forgot you. I'm gonna respond to you on Twitter, and then we're gonna talk about it on here too, bro. Like, start the show off with it, going to get that in and then move forward. But we got you. We ain't forgot about you, player.
All right.
He said, Jesus. We got you, player. We got you.
Hey, blame code. Blame code.
It's going to be an AGS light tomorrow about me, bro. I'm sorry.
You stupid as shit. Yo, I got some movies to drop on the Patreon, man. Shout out to all the Patreon supporters, man. I got some movies to drop over there, so I'm going to drop them off. I got 300. What else I said?
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. I got the Goonies.
Classic.
Yeah, that's a classic. What else? Oh, Bloodshot. I got a lot. I don't really.
I enjoyed Bloodshot. That Vin Diesel movie.
Yeah, the Vin Diesel movie.
Man, that mug was entertaining to me. I seen niggas hating on this shit. That mug was fun to me.
Yeah, it's
especially
in
4K. Well, man, shit. My little TV was lit up. We just watched it the other day.
Yeah, it was alright. It's alright.
Man, that shit look good to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop them off over there on Patreon, man. So y'all can get that. Shout out to King Kovu. He said Hard 8 spanked Weapon Wheel podcast and Monopoly twice after they teamed up and they never played it again. Can't afford to lose more members except Jimmy.
I ain't got no comment on none of that stuff. Hey,
yeah,
and just
that was crazy.
Clear,
that was crazy.
We are not asking the callers to do nothing different. This is the exact opposite. It's just a reward for the callers, a potential reward. You call in. If the people vote you in as the most entertaining call, you get a digital code. That's all it is. No extra work at all.
Yeah, ain't nobody asking nobody to do nothing extra. Relax. I mean, y'all can at least hit the like button, though. You know what I mean? Y'all can at least do that.
Facts.
Is that too much to ask for? You gonna go complain? You gonna go complain to somebody about that? These motherfuckers over there asking you to hit the like button. I ain't watching no more.
Yeah, we was up to 570. I seen shit. Yeah, y'all niggas can hit that like button.
Hit that motherfucking like button, please. We appreciate that, man. Smash that like button. Why don't you just smash that like button?
Hey, this is a message in the chat from Miss Hard 8 player. You better you might need to make sure the home's straight.
Nah, she fronting. I bought Beetlejuice for her. She think the code is hers for some reason. Like she give a fuck about a code. You don't care about that code. Let me get that shit away to the folks. I didn't care about that damn code. This girl, man. Shit I got to deal with. Man, they ain't gonna do nothing with that code. Not a damn thing.
Man, if it's hers, it's hers. I agree with her. Shit, it's mine. You at least get my permission.
I gave her half of the movie. The fuck? Yeah, I mean, god damn, this shit crazy. It's all good. But anyway, we're gonna get up out of here, man. I guess we can get to these outros, man. Go ahead, code.
Oh, I ain't got nothing. Triple OG. I like that phrase. I'm gonna start using it. That's all I got.
Original gamer, man.
Facts.
All right. Yo, shout out to all the support, everybody that hit the like button, Patreon supporters, Super Chat supporters, everybody that comment, everybody that watch. Appreciate all of that. Thank you. It's only me and Code. It's just us. You know what I mean? It's just two of us. And we holding it down. We holding it down, man. It's just two of us. Remember that. Anyway, shots fired. Yeah, we're gonna get up out of here though. We're gonna see y'all next week. You know what I mean? Hopefully we get some good news this week, man. Hopefully gaming get lit up this week, man. We need to see something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hopefully shit get lit up this week. But y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Watch a movie or something. Watch this back if you just started. Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, man. But we are getting out of here. We couldn't get you in, Brad the Wizard. Not this week. No Yoda this week. I called you. I called him. He didn't answer. So Hold on. You scared of Brad the Wizard? I think you scared.
This nigga
he did get on your ass last week, Paul.
Man, get out of here.
He did get at you. Like he called you. What did he call you? He had a name for you last week. I forgot that name.
Something Blind Leroy or something.
Yeah, no wonder you ain't want that motherfucker in here. Okay, I forgot about that.
Just because you scared of Sleepy. I don't got no nemesis, nigga.
If I'm scared of Sleepy, you scared of Brad the Wizard. If I'm scared of Sleepy, you scared of Brad the Wizard. That's a fact. You scared of Brad the Wizard.
You legit scared of Sleepy. I know every time his name show up, you be like, God damn.
Nah, first of all, I am not scared of anybody that sound like the Munchkins off of the Wizard of Oz. I am not scared of a motherfucking Munchkin that sound like the Wizard of Oz, man. I'm good.
Wow.
Stop it. Shout out to Sleepy though. We appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Sleepy and Brad the Wizard. Shit, all the callers, man. We appreciate the love. Facts.
Called him Blind Lemon.
Something
like that. But anyway, we're gonna see y'all next week, man. Hopefully we got a lot more to talk about, man. We held it down though. We definitely held it down.
Thanks.
Yeah, we held it down. All right, man. We out. Peace.
Peace.